2023. How are you all doing? Happy New Year to everybody and cheers. I've got a 5 litre mini keg of Weiss beer, which is blooming awesome actually, because I fancy this tonight. Still got my bit of winter cough, winter sniffles going on, but we'll bang through. Feel much better than last week. Last week I felt a bit like really run down, cold, but I'm all right this week. Just a little bit of a block sinus going on. Hi Simon and all, Happy New Year, says Steve. Matt Williams says evening all. Lewis says stone the crows. King Shamey says hope we're all well here. Yeah, William, time to get on it. Jack Mead here before the landlords this week. How is everyone? Matty, cheers. Big Kev, there he is. Big Kev, how's it going? Sergio, Stone the Crows 2023, let's go. Good morning from Australia, Simon. Let's get drinking, says King Shamey. Happy New Year to all, says Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead. Gianluca Vialli, what a legend. Absolutely devastated by that news. Devastated. What a legend he was. My condolences goes to his friends, family, fellow footballers. 58, man, 58. Mitch, love the videos. Eric Grunland, evening Simon. Big Kev says, that looks a nice point you got there. Yeah, Big Kev, so... Oh, I just stuck my hands in beer, look. The video's coming out tomorrow. So the video will be out tomorrow with this. I'm going to lower this just down a little bit so you can see. There you go. You can see a bit of the bar now. Hello, Connor. How you doing, man? Thank you very much. Brilliant. We got 100 people watching. That's awesome. Hello, Rachel. Just want to say hi before we go on a date night. Oh, Rachel, you have a lovely evening. You have a fantastic evening. Hello, everyone. What you drinking? I'm drinking this Weidmann Weiss beer. Really pleased to have this, you know. Good evening, Simon. Happy New Year to you and Mel. Lorraine, Happy New Year to you. Smash that like button. Should we do that? Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead. Should we do that? Can you hit the like button down below? We got 120 people in tonight, which is that's good going. That's good going. Can we do 50 likes? 50 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. It's down here in the corner. 50 likes. People have predicted this. People have predicted that the live streams will probably start picking up in January. And I think they might be right, you know. They might be right. Connor, Andreas, Simon D. Hi Simon, just popping in to say hello. Cannot say unfortunately, it's starting a 12-hour night shift. Enjoy your night shift, mate. Hope it passes relatively quick for you. Happy New Year from Holland. Tony, Cody, hello. Lorraine says drinking Ghost Ship. Drinking a triple Carmelie. I know, what a brilliant beer. Papa Golf's in. Hey up, how's it going? Loads of you in tonight. I'll only smash the like button if you even out your hoodie strings. Oh, Big Kev, I'll do it now, mate. I'll do it now. This hoodie seems to do with this. Somebody should tweet to Glen Affrick. Tweet to Glen Affrick Brewery saying he needs to sort out his hoodie strings. There we are. Drinking a coffee and I'm knackered. We'll crack open a cold one in a bit. Go on, Papa Golf. You do it, mate. Jane Irwin. How are you doing, Jane Irwin? Hello, Simon. Happy Friday, Cat from Canada. Cody. Does it look like I'm doing dry January? Hey, look at this. Hey, look at it. I'll show you. Do you want me to show you what dry January looks like in this house? I'll show you what dry January looks like. Here we go. Support the pubs, the breweries. If everyone did dry January, the pubs would be shut, wouldn't they? The pubs would be shut, the breweries would be shut. How can anyone go a month without any money? Come on, let's just have a damn drink, shall we? Happy New Year, everyone. And Stone the Blooming Crows. That's Hazy Hayes. Hello, King Shamey from Ireland. Simon, you seem in good spirits. Love the McDonald's review. Oh, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was spicy, that, what was it called again? Sriracha, something. It was hot. We're doing Hertog Jan Prestige this evening. This is Tony. Enjoy, Tony. Cody's happy that I'm having a drink. Have you tried the hot and spicy chicken strips from Asda? I'll pick them up. I'll pick them up next week. I'm drinking a Vice beer. What's your favourite Indian beer? Says Mitch. I quite like Cobra. Quite like a Cobra. Quite nice, isn't he? Kingfisher. Is Cobra from Thailand? I think Cobra might be from Thailand, you know. I like Kingfisher. Kingfisher's a pretty decent lager. We got 162 people in tonight, so I apologise if I miss any comments. The comments are flying in tonight, everybody. I might miss a few. 1, 2, miss a few. 99, 100. Try January more like it. Have you seen what Brewdog are doing? Brewdog are doing free refills. Brewdog, go to a Brewdog bar. They're giving you free refills all January. I love it. I love it. Brilliant. No dry January. I'm not. Do you know what? I refuse. I refuse to drink any 0% beer. I'm not doing it. Any of that kind of like 1% stuff. I'm not doing it. I don't like it. It's horrible. It's horrible. Tell me in the comments box down below, do any of you like 0%? What's the point? I'd rather make a cup of tea. I'd rather make a cup of tea than drink 0% alcohol beers. I don't want to do that to myself. Why would I upset myself that much? Why would I upset myself that much to drink a 0% beer? I'm not going to, if I'm going to drink, I'm going to drink. If I'm going to drink something that tastes remotely like beer, I want it to be beer. Yeah, if not, I'll flick the kettle on and make a coffee. That's it. That's it. I don't understand all these 0% beers. Just awful tasting rubbish. It's a lot of nonsense, dry Jan. It really is. Alcohol-free beers, like breathing in oxygen-free air. Same as Gin Zero. What's the point, Hazy Haze? Yeah, what's the point? Well then, Paul Turvey's having a drink. Jack Bandit having Lagunitas Stereo Hopping Volume 6. Altus and Simcoe hops. It is Indian beer. Sorry, I'm on the full keg of Blade La Rossa Hazy Haze. That took me a week to drink. Actually, longer. It took me 2 weeks to drink. It was fighting fuel. I found it fighting fuel. I was arguing. I was having 3 pints of that and arguing. But like, I got rid of it. I liked it, but it's flipping fighting fuel. It really is. I had to drink like 2 glasses a night just to get rid of it. I didn't want to throw it away. So I was having like 2-3 glasses a night, but it was making me all like mad. It really was. The thing is, it's 7.2% ABV, but it drinks really easy. Really, really, really easy. It's lovely. I agree, Hazy Haze. It's a lovely, lovely beer, but by goodness me, it goes down too easy. Next thing you know, you're like this in a chair. You know, that sort of thing going on. Having a fight with myself. Spice and Easy, hello. I did Sober October and I never craved a beer till I had a 0 beer during the last week. It made me want the real thing. I just don't like it, Spice and Easy. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. I'm just giving you my own personal opinion on the whole matter. Have I ever done dry January? Yeah, once. I did it about 4 years ago. I didn't feel any better. I didn't feel any difference. I was still getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, it didn't affect my sleep. It didn't make me feel any more energized. It just made me miserable because January is the most miserable, dark, horrible month of the year. And then to top it all off by saying, oh, you're not going to have a pint. You're not going to have a pint through January. Oh, my goodness me. It's like the world's ending, isn't it? It really is. It really is. Give me a pint. Give me a pint. Right, we got 55 likes. Hit the like button down below. Let's go 70 likes. Let's go 70 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We need 15 more likes for 70 likes. Come on, everybody. I'm on a charge today. A week ago, I was like, in a really good spirited mood, but I was like a bit ill. I was a bit like blown out, a bit cold. I had a cold and I was feeling a bit, still a bit bunged up, but you know, we're all right. And last week we talked about positivity on the channel, and I had lots of feedback on that. Lots and lots of feedback, because I made a video. It was one of the Green Duck beers I reviewed recently. Just last week, I think. I think I spoke about, like, it was one of the first beers I was having in 2023, and I wanted the year to be a really positive year on the channel. I wanted people to come and have fun and, you know, enjoy, and because of where we are, because we're probably going into a really awful recession. So I want people to think that they can come here, smile and have some fun, you know, escape all the nonsense that the BBC keep chirping out all the time. You go on their website, it's like the daily, like, is the world ending type of news all the time in there. I want people to come here and escape it, escape the noise, escape the nonsense, because I tell you what will happen. I followed it really quickly. I'll be really quickly on this because it's not really on subject, is it? But when they want to get us out of recession, oh my goodness me, they know how to do that as well. All of a sudden, the BBC is full of positivity. I've seen it. 2008 financial crisis. 2008, the financial crash, right? They were talking the economy down. They were talking about recession. It was like doomsday. Then all of a sudden, into 2019, they started to talk about green shoots of recovery and businesses starting to open and businesses starting to do well. It's manipulation. There's so much. Here's Mel. There's so much control that the television has, that they manipulate. They can manipulate a recession and they can manipulate us out of a recession. That's what I think. Anyway, positivity for 2023. That's the name of the message, isn't it, Mel? We had a long chat about it.
It's freezing.
Taste that Vice beer, it's cracking.
I just put a chewing gum in my mouth because I'm off out.
You put a chewing gum in your mouth?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have a drink. People are saying hi, Mel.
Hello.
Lorraine's saying hi.
Happy New Year, everybody. Good old to see you guys. I'll be back. I'm not going to be long.
Where are you going?
Going to Lucy's.
Mel will come in now like this. About 2 hours. She'll come in like this. Help me up the stairs. Help me up the stairs. I need a wee.
Oh, and on that note, I'm off.
Help me. Come here. Give me a kiss. Have a nice night.
Bye.
There she goes. There she goes again. There she goes. The gum excuse. Positivity, baby. Where can I get a good Vice beer? Hi, Mel. I have a 7.5% Imperial Stout here for the quid. That's pretty good, Mick. That's pretty good. Pardon me. We're going to get a good Vice beer. Generally, I like the German shops, me. Personally, Little Aldi. Found that at Home Bargains. That one come from Home Bargains. 15 quid. 5% ABV. It's a brilliant beer. I'm not going to talk about it too much because the video is coming out tomorrow. How much is a quid? $5. It's £1. A quid is £1 English pound. Jonathan Watson says no beer left in the fridge and no beer pennies left in the kitty. Oh, I know how you feel, mate. I really do, Jonathan Watson. So just enjoying you supping yours side. Do you know what? If you were close to me, I'd give you a few beers, man. I'd give you a few beers. Have you had Edelweiss beer? Oh, Lorraine, I have. Yes, really. That's a strong one as well. Nice, good Vice beer, that one. Kate Crispy, 2009p, great long ponytail, Simon, Happy New Year, Mel and family. Do you like it? It's all right in there, hey, it's all right. I'll bring you one back. Do you give out the address for sending stuff? Mick, absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no problem. We can do that, Mick. Oh, do you know what I just found? Just found it. a blooming ulcer. Right up in the corner of my mouth. Wow, it's doing my head in. Morrison's new IPA, what is it? That 0.5, not drinking 0% beer. No, I refuse to do it. I don't care. I really couldn't care less about 0% beer. If it's a new IPA, then I've got... I tell you what I did pick up. I picked up some wicked beer today in Aldi. Yeah, I don't want to mention it because it's... I like to keep my cards close to my chest these days. There's lots of fantastic competition on YouTube, but that's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's competition. And I like to keep my cards close to my chest, but I got some good stuff from Lidl coming soon. Aldi, sorry, not Lidl. Did I pick up a beer in... Oh, I picked up an IPA in Lidl as well. That looks like it's one of the regional, seasonal beers that are in the craft beer festival. It looks like it's made it permanently onto Lidl's shelves. When you're struggling with a lack of cash, go to Lidl and you can get 4 cans of Pearl and Backer pills for £2.70 and it beats carrying Captain Meat. I tell you what, I totally agree. Totally agree. That Pearl and Backer pills in the cans, buy the cans. I wouldn't buy the bottles, they're a bit skunky. Cans of Pearl and Backer pills. I bought it. I've drunk it on the channel. I've drunk it on the channel many a time. Many a time. It's good. It's really good. It's January. We've just had a really expensive Christmas, haven't we, everybody? And hey ho, you know, these are all the things. Hey ho, this is how it goes. You know, that's I nearly rhymed then, didn't I? Going to open a Samuel Smith Imperial Stout for the first time. Heard good things about it. It's all right, Eric. It's all right. Well done. I just drank a 4 Pure Citrus IPA. Have I tried it? Yeah, I've tried that one. It's all right. Yeah. I got some little fake Brewdog for Christmas. It was lovely. Says Mick. Awesome. Daniel Smith says, evening on the Brooklyn Pilsner tonight. I've got into cocktail making for the missus over Christmas. So I'm currently drinking beer with a pineapple margarita chaser. Awesome. Cheers. Brilliant. Andrew Scott in Scotland, that's £4.50. Connor J says, Simon, my girlfriend just turned vegan. Please give me advice on where to bury her. Connor J, in the morning. Am I allowed to be controversial? I've tried to do veganuary as well. That lasted about 5 minutes. Just put the bacon in the grill. Just put the bacon in the grill, and she'll cave in and she'll have a bacon sandwich. Happy days. Can we do 100 likes? Hit the like button down below. Can we do 100 likes? 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 84 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, let's go for it. 85 likes, 15 more likes to go. There's a like button in the corner. Like and a dislike, like and a dislike. Hit whatever you like. Hit whatever you like. But, did you? Rune's in. Rune, look, I'm drinking a mini keg. Have I somewhere to meet a new girlfriend? I used to meet mine in nightclubs. Go to nightclubs. That's what I used to meet mine. I've never done online dating. It was never around when I met Mel. Met Mel before online dating came about. I like the thought of it though. It's almost like you can choose what you like these days, isn't it? I want it to be ginger. I want it to have freckles. I want it to have a fairly large chest. You know, it's almost like you can like tick some boxes, isn't it? And then they'll go, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there she is. There's the right one for you. Awesome. I still got 4 cans of McJuicy from S43 Brewery. Love that brewery, along with my Brew York beers, Hazy Haze. Awesome. Simon, what's your favourite stout? Says Lorraine. My favourite stout is, I tell you what I like drinking, is the Velvet Stout in Asda. £1.20. £1.20 a can, and it's fantastic. Good evening, beautiful people, and cheers, says Christian. Mick says only the girlfriend. A man can only stand one wife of 40 years, Mick. Well, yeah, I know where you are there, Mick. Captain Meat, Lorraine, Black Cab Stout by Fuller's is a corker of a stout, really is. Steve, Drinking a 5 litre mini keg of Warstein, a premium beer from B&M. I like it. Honestly, I like that Warsteiner. But be careful, Steve. Can I give you a warning? Can I give you a warning on the Warsteiner? It gives you a cracking headache in the morning. It gives you a right cracker. If you suffer from hangovers like I do, I nearly drank the whole mini keg in one night. I was watching the Foo Fighters gig, the Taylor Hawkins gig back in the summer. And I nearly polished off a whole keg of it. And I woke up in the morning like that. My head was banging, absolutely banging. Velvet Stout's a top stout, and it's cheap. Lowest ABV beer you enjoy, Simon? About 4.5. About 4.5. Anything lower, I start to struggle. I like strong beer. I like strong beer. I always have. Tall Paul likes a black cab stout. I want her to pour Imperial Stout on me. Andrew Campbell's enjoying himself there. Controversial time, Simon. What's your least favourite alcoholic drink? Pernod, probably. That licoricey, Pernod-y stuff. Oh, we got a super chat. Look at this. My January sale purchases have been the Speg craft beer glasses. Have to say it was worth it. Toby Jones. Hello, Toby. Stephen Law. Colonel Stouts are cracking. Matt says Francis Garner for me. Black Cab Stout rocks. Jonathan GSI, you're not watching the Toffees tonight. Are they playing? Are they? I'm doing the Stone Crow, and so I'm not watching tonight. No, I've seen loads of football lately. Is anybody footballed out? There's been loads of football on lately, and I get a bit like I watch a bit too much of it, you know. I get a bit footballed out. Right, this super chat, let's get it. Right, it's by 36 Hound Dog. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it, mind you. £10 super chat in January. Really appreciate that. I'm not gonna pull any punches. Thank you so very much for that. 36 Hound Dog, and he says, so here to quell the post-Christmas and New Year blues. About time dry January was bin for good. A prosperous New Year to you all, and get those 2023 crows stoned. Thank you, mate. Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I have drunk a few odd Lord's mini kegs in one night. Sleeper and Ape Mafia. Can't beat it, Captain Meat. 2.5% Radlers. Love them. Love 2.5% Radlers. Absolutely love. I forgot about that, really. Connor misses the darts already. My least favourite is defo a Radler. I like a Radler, Hazy Haze. Yes, mate, and I'm a Liverpool fan. Not happy days for the Reds. I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. World Cup was enough soccer for this American to last me the next 4 years, Jack Bandit. Yeah, it's on all the... But the thing is, Jack Bandit, since the football finished, the World Cup finished, it's backlogged our Premier League and all our leagues. It's all gone backward. It's all like... So we're having to cram games in now. So there's like football every night of the week at the moment. Just saw that Sierra Nevada released this season's Bigfoot Ale. Can't wait to get my hands on it, says Jim. I like it. I like Bigfoot. It's a good beer. We got 210 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. You guys are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can we hit the like button? Can we do 150 likes? Can we do 150 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? I think we can push this tonight. I think we can push this stream along nicely. A bit like a video game where you're looking for more score. You know, it's a bit like this. I'm looking for more likes so we can get more views, more likes, more views. Lee W, Happy New Year. How you doing, mate? And Nathan's got his first keg of Christmas, drinking Heineken. Awesome, Nathan. So 150 likes we want. Let's go for 150 likes. We've got 117 likes already. That means we need 32 likes. 32 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everybody. Let's do this. Let's pump this live stream. Let's get it going. 119. 120. Bigfoot Ale is a barley wine, Eric Runland. 29 likes. Come on, 29 likes to go. There's a like button down below. Is a like button or a dislike button down below? Let's do it. Stuart Clark asks how I am. I'm fine. Absolutely hunky-dory, mate. Hunky-dory. Back on it. Back to the new working. I got Saturday, Sunday now. Bit of rest time. No reviews on them days. And then back at it next week then. Hoping for some good weather. I haven't been out the garden this week. I've been really busy doing the video. I nearly ran out of videos over Christmas. So I've just backed up a load of videos again. We got 129 likes, 129 likes. We've got 21 likes to go. We're doing really well. We are doing really, really well tonight. Hit the like button down below. 20 likes to go. We're flying, everybody. While those, I got a big comment I wanted to get to. Happy New Year. Had a situation over Christmas. Can't tell the difference between Stella and anything else. Cheap drinking for me now on. Cheers, Joe. Brilliant. Carling is still the greatest beer lager of all time. Shane B. If that's the drink you love, that's the drink you love. You know, that's the way I see it. If you like Carling, you like Carling. That's absolutely fine by me. Dalton's 4.8% Pilsner, 79 pence a can. Awesome. 13 likes to go, everybody. 13 likes to go. Just pouring a beer. Just pouring a beer. Do I like Boddington's? Yeah, Boddington's is okay. Here's my pint, everyone is coming. Look at that. 140 likes. 10 more likes to go. Best, yeah, Jonathan Watson, absolutely. Absolutely. Still got visitors. We still got visitors to the house. But we're in a daycare. Back to normal. I shouldn't say back to normal. Back to the weekly grind next week from Monday. From Monday, it's back to the weekly normality. There he is. I haven't heard him for ages. I heard from him for ages. In fact, I had to go on Paul's channel to have a look if he was still uploading. I was like, do you know what? It was only yesterday. I haven't heard from Paul for ages, so I had a look on his channel, and yeah, he's still, thankfully, still uploaded. Hi, Paul, how you doing, mate? Evening, Simon, evening all, Happy New Year. I hope we're all well. We are all well, my friend. And on that note, we got 150 likes. 150 likes at the channel. Simon, you need to check out a brewery from Nottingham called Bang the Elephant. Unbelievable Imperial Stout. Sounds amazing. Big Kev says, buy Joey's Master there. Just at Northern Monks, Alpha Jaws of 92 Red Barrel Aged Cinnamon Vanilla Lemon Stout, absolutely unreal, nearly perfect. Northern Monk, sounds interesting, doesn't it? Sorry if I mentioned it already, but is that a German Helles you just poured? Eric Grunland, it's a German Weiss beer. It's a German Weiss beer. $154 likes. 154 likes and 214 people into the Stone Crow virtual pub. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, I've got to ask the question. Now we've hit the likes. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Where are you from and what are you drinking? Hit the comments down below. Come on. I've been sucking on the YouTube front, lady. Come on, Paul. Get back on the horse, mate. Get back on the horse. So, yeah. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Comment down below. Comment down below. Heineken from Wigan. Nathan was the first one in. Aberdeen, Zipper. Wow, they're coming through now. Helsinki, proper job. Milton Keynes, Stella. Oi, oi. Eastbourne, England, Brooklyn Pills. Newport, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Liverpool, Porthmadog, La Rossa on the Whittle. Yay. Aberdeen, Jameson's Orange. Italy, Sicily with a Leffe Brune. From Germany, having a cold Weizen. Fens, Sweden, Liverpool, Bang the Elephant, Edinburgh, London. If I miss any, I apologise. Spain, Poland, Norway, Lost Lager, Chester, Newcastle, Lincolnshire, Bournemouth, Oakdale, Bacardi and Coke, Washington State, McKellar IPA in London, Bangor, drinking Guinness, Watford on the Shoof, Burton-on-Trent, Glasgow, US Powder Day IPA, Helsinki, Pilsner Urquell, Endor, drinking an Ewok, there we go, Captain Meat. Belfast, Thornbridge, Green Mountain. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Captain Meat says, ha ha ha. Western Super, no, that was Hazy Hazy saying to Captain Meat, ha ha. Western Supermare, Perfect Draft, Belgium Stella, cheers, boom boom, says Mark. Norway, Empty Glass. Grimsby on the Rig Welter. Jack Collins on the, Jack Daniels in Carlisle, sorry. Tenerife on Dorada. Heineken from Barry used to work from down Thompson's. Big Craig. Ah! Boom! What's it going, Craig? Yay! How's it going, Craig? Awesome to see, awesome to hear from you, man. Nathan, Atlanta, Georgia, I think that is. Three Hills, Hidden Springs, Jedi Pie Trick, 11% ABV. Leeds, Drinking Wild Child, Chasing Epitome. Rig Welter is lovely, by the way. Hull on a vegan, gluten-free beer. Dry January is a nightmare, spoken like a true... Yeah, Bruce, well done. Poland, Polish Craft IPA. London, Doom Bar Mini Cask, not a keg. I'm going to sip a beer after that. I need a sip of beer. Epsom, Trees and West Coast IPA. St. Petersburg, Mosaic IPA, Anti-Factory Brewery. And Rod says, hi Simon, St. Petersburg, Russia. Awesome, man, awesome. Oh, there we are. I'm having a little moment. I'm having a moment. Chris Bins is drinking a Breda brewed in Guernsey. What is this dry January they speak of? Pubs are for life, not just for Christmas. Exactly, Mick, absolutely. Nottingham Sean, Goose IPA whilst in the bath. Enjoy, Sean. Yeah, it's going well. I'm enjoying. I've had a big dinner. Burping a bit, sorry. No way, Thomas Flynn is watching this with his VR headset. The Stone Crow virtual reality pub. Thomas Flynn, that's amazing. Big Kev says Roy Keane looks good in a moustache. But let's be honest, he wears a beard so well. So much facial hair wasted. Christmas says great channel. Jason's Derby on the double punk. Lee W said had some cans of Stone Crow bitter. Jasper from Lords over Christmas. Superb beers. Thank you very much, Lee W. They are nice, aren't they? They're really nice. Someone needs to brew a dry January Imperial Stout. Yeah, get it done, man. Get it done. Evening on the lifeboat, keeping you afloat, lol. Hope all's good, Simon. Christine, I am absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Join me on the dark side, Stone the Crows. Loads of likes. Absolutely. We're doing all right, aren't we? Any recommendations for Perfect Draft? For the beer, I quite like Franciscana Royal. Butcher Benyon says, perfect draft is dry tonight. Straight on the rum for me. Straight on the rum for Butcher Benyon. That's good, man. That's good. BS 10101 with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Hi Simon, Happy New Year. Wishing you and Mel a successful 2023. Enjoying a home brewed Welsh barley wine this evening. Cheers all. Thank you very much. Roy Keane's looking a lot like Billy Connolly. Hi Simon and Mel, hope you had a very good Christmas and a very good New Year. Well, yeah, we did. Stefan, we really did. Paul Goggin, evening Si, agree, Andrew, dry January IPA. If they said his name. Doing dry January, as long as I've been without beer since last year, Thomas Flynn. Good luck, man. Good luck. Simon Wood. Hello, Simon Wood. How are you doing? How was your holiday? Evening all. Pay the advert, troll, and hit the like. Simon Wood, you're the star. Thank you very much. Right. Simon Wood, how was your trip? How was your trip? I remember you signed off. Oh, you signed off 2 weeks ago. And then you come, and then you were like, I'm away. I'm having a holiday. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good relaxing time? Dry January Brut IPA 9%. Christine says real ale craft beer. Simon, sadly my confession, for New Year. I'm giving up beer temporarily just to lose weight. As noticed I'm getting fat. Not good. Christine. Yeah, that's the thing with beer. I've been doing a lot recently. And I need to I need to chill out a bit myself, to be honest. I am so jet lagged, but you had a good time. Hi all, check out Stepping Stone Brewing Company, says Rooney. We will, man. We'll check out Stepping Stone Brewing Company. Almost 200 likes, says Thomas Flynn. We're nearly there. 200 likes. I'm in Barry for a week in April. First day will be in Craft Republic. Anywhere else you recommend? You could try the Butterfly Collector. That's a pretty good place. But other than that, probably Cardiff. Cardiff City Centre. Really good place to go. Unless you like a game of snooker, you can go over the Harbour Club. Play snooker in the Harbour Club. That's where I go on a Monday. Many happy returns. CMA first live post situation. CMA, what's that mean? I'm trying to work it out. Big Kev, Simon, what did you drink Christmas, dinner, New Year's? Are you beer, man? Oh, you're a cheeky. I'm yawning tonight, you know. What's the matter with me? Cava, Bucksfids or a Prosecco? I miss UK beer though, Simon Wood. It's beer, mate. Big Kev, it's generally beer. If I'm honest. Did I have anything else? I don't think I did. I think I had a little sip of my dad's rum, but other than that, I'm a beer drinker. But I drink my best beers at Christmas. The stuff I love. Evening, Simon. Enjoyed your McDonald's wrap review. Keep them coming, mate. I will, mate. I definitely will. Keep them coming. What are your this year predictions for popular styles? What's going to be good in 23? I still think New England IPA are going to rock it. I've said for years lager's going to do it. Everyone's going to be drinking lager, but it hasn't really happened. I thought Miles might come back, best bitters, didn't really happen. I think it's just going to carry on down the New England IPA route where more and more kind of mainstream people start to drink it. This rail strike is a nightmare. The pubs in London are empty. Salty popcorn. It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. Butterfly Collector was best bar in Barry on my visit in 2021. Highly recommended. It's very nice. I like it. I don't go there enough. I need to go there more. Carl Smith. The Snooker Masters starts on Sunday. Ooh, brilliant. Going to be a great tournament. Lots of atmosphere at the Alley Pally. I predict Neil Robertson will win again. He's a good player, isn't he? TC, 25 days sober. Thanks for the support. And Lorraine says, Simon, what's your favourite Mexican food? What's my favourite Mexican food? Says Lorraine. I think it's a fajita wrap. And that's only because I'm boring, Lorraine, and I've never really tried anything else. Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? But yeah, probably like a Mexican fajita wrap. Like them though. All the guacamole sauce, all the lovely... Get my lips going, yeah. All the yogurt dips and all the stuff you stick in there, the cheese and... Oh, I do like a wrap. I do like a wrap. Could you, in some countries, buy a beer with your Big Mac at McDonald's? Eric, yeah. I think in Spain, you can have a beer in Spain. Paul Goggins says, Madri was the 2022 beer for you. As long as you enjoyed it, that's absolutely perfect, mate. Good. Excited to see brewers list malts like their hops on the label. Ryan McFarlane says, hi Simon and everyone. And we got a big super chat. 31 Australian dollar super chat from the fantastic Trav. And Trav is saying, g'day buddy, I hope you and everyone is well tonight in the Stone Crow. I've been watching since the start, but travelling to site. Please tell Mel that I picked up another Affogato Imperial Stout for 8 wide for her. I will. She's gone out. She's out with her friend. So friend's birthday, she's gone around a house party. But I'd like to say a massive, while we're on the subject of super chats, so I'd like to say a massive thank you to Travis for the super chat. I totally understand it's January. I totally understand it's a pretty expensive time of year for everybody. Yeah, I just want to say just thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lots of people saying Travis is a legend. To be honest, you can't get authentic Mexican food in the UK. Simon Wood, I'd like to try it. I'd like to try authentic Mexican food. It'd be awesome. Right, Big Kev. Last 5 or so years, I've become annoyed with snooker. I love my snooker, but when a rusty Ronnie can pick up and win, it makes me wonder about the standard today. Big Kev. I tell you who frustrates me, Mark Williams. He could be, honestly, Mark Williams should have won about 8 titles. He was a brilliant player. He won 3, but he should have really done more. He should have really done more. Ryan McFarlane says, have the situation, unfortunately, but still not stopping me from having a few in the house. Well done, Ryan McFarlane. Yeah, stick your fist up. Ah, have a beer, man, have a beer. Fight it off. Fight off the lurgies. Simon Wood with a £10 super chat. Thank you so very much, Simon Wood. What was your favourite present? I had a coat, Simon Wood. I had a coat. Oh, and I had 4 beers off my eldest daughter, Casey, who I seen her just before Christmas, and I seen her Christmas Day. On a Boxing Day I seen her, and it made my day. It made my day seeing my Casey. And she bought me 4 cans of Hoppy Christmas. Hoppy Chris. I still got them, actually. One of those bit of festive IPA. A festive IPA, yeah. But so yeah, I got some beers off my eldest daughter, which I'm really appreciative of. And I had a coat. So I'm happy. It's for me, it's spending time with the family. It's spending time with the family, having fun, you know. Fantastic. That's my, you know. Woo! And then the next comment is a super chat. £10 super chat from Hazy Hay. Hi, what was your best beer I enjoyed over Christmas? First of all, Hazy Haze, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. My favourite beer over the Christmas period. I'm not just saying this, Hazy Haze, because you're drinking it right now, but I think that La Rosa was fantastic. Oh, I also, actually, I'm going to change my mind. I treated myself this year. I treated myself to a 6 litre perfect draft Franciscana Royal. And didn't have to review it because it was already reviewed. It just went in there. Normal circumstances, you know, drinking it for myself. And I loved that. I thought it was fantastic. 6% ABV, Franciscana. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So probably Franciscana Royal, followed by the Blade La Rosa. Brilliant. Both fantastic beers, but thank you. Thank you for the £10 super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Hazy Hayes says, I've heard the Fran Royal is quality. Oh, if you can find it, mate. I know you got a perfect draft. I think you got a perfect draft. In fact, I'm sure you got a perfect draft. If you can find that keg of Franciscana Royal, you will love it. If you like, well, you've got to like Weiss beer first. If you like Weiss beer, it's fabulous, fabulous. Now drinking a Lone Blow. 666 Vocation was my best Christmas beverage this year. I have a can. I need to review it on the channel. I'll tell you what I'll do. Who was that who just said that? Who was that? Jonathan Watson. I'll review this next week and I'll have it out the week after. I'll get this done next week for you. Be a nice 9 o'clock in the morning job, that, won't it? Imperial Stout. 9 o'clock in the morning. Yay! Here we go. Oh. At what age do socks become more exciting than a coat? I'm terrible for buying socks. I literally machine them. If there's a hole, I'll wear them with a hole to the side. And I'll machine them round until the toe comes off. I'll wear them out until the damn things fall off the toe. Darn it, lol. Yeah, absolutely, Simon Wood. Paul Miller. Have you tried wild beer? Sleeping Limes. I've heard mixed things about it, but my supplier can't get hold of it at the moment. Paul Miller. The reason why he can't get hold of it is because Wild Beer Company are no more. Unfortunately, they are out of business, which is very sad because they made some fantastic beer. If anyone wants to keep me with you, so that Andrew said, do you know Everton are playing? If anybody wants to keep me updated with the Everton score, I'm a bit footballed out, so I'm not really that bothered. But if someone wants to give me the score, give me the score. It's fine. Where do I get the keg from? That keg there, really nice Weiss beer, 5% ABV. Home Bargains, £15 in Home Bargains. If you ever venture to Blackpool, have a look at Kirkham Beer House, the best beer I've been too. Got it to an absolute T. Also, if you go to Berlin, check out Hops and Barley in Friedrichshain. Yeah, Denby, I will, mate. My favourite beer before I gave up drinking was the Purple Moose Brewery beer I bought. They have great deals, 12 cans for £20. Great quality stuff, and delivery was only like £3. Brilliant, Purple Moose. I haven't had one of their beers. Blimmin' heck. I met Purple Moose in Beer X. Great people, love the beer. I've not had anything from them since last Christmas, I believe. Andrew Campbell said, I got given a great pair of fleece socks from one of my customers. So warm, I wear them to bed too. Andrew Campbell. Yeah, absolutely. Can't fault it. Can't fault it. Nice pair of fleece socks. Ryan McFarlane says, I'm 29 and I love getting socks and boxes for Christmas more than anything else. Mrs. always says you need them because you keep hold of them when they're past their best. Am I the only one? Andrew McFarlane, absolutely not. We're all like that, I think. We are all like that. Can't believe why Beer Cove gone in administration. Madness. Oh, it's terrible, really. It's terrible. Great stuff, says Proc521. Eric Grunland, any good craft lager from Britain? Oh, loads, Eric Grunland. Loads Brewing Company make a nice lager. There's loads. I can't, off the top of my head, can't really think of any. Brewdog's lagers are okay. More Beer Company makes some amazing lager. They make some incredible lager. Great stuff. Loads of comments. I'm really struggling to keep hold of them. Bad me. Lucky Jack Grapefruit from Lervig. Have I had it? Tonight, treating myself to a Lowenbrow. What a beer to have on tap. Great stuff. I used to drink Purple Moose in Snowdonia in Harlech. Brilliant beer, Purple Moose. Just having a Northern Monk Northern Star Chocolate Porter. Blooming lovely this time of year. Neil, really good. Right. I apologise, but I'm going to get Hazy's comment. Honestly, put a big wash on before and left a sock and tea towel on the floor. I'm not fabricating this. Awesome. Have I tried Hobgoblin, Ryan McFarlane? There's reviews of Hobgoblin on YouTube. Yeah, I have. Right. We're going to push tonight. We got 200 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pubs. We're going to push. We're going to push for 200 likes. We need 9 likes. 9 likes for 200 likes. We might have 200 people in and 200 likes. 7 likes to go. One more like to go. One more like to go for 200 likes. Awesome. You've got 203 likes. If you haven't liked the video yet, if you haven't liked this live stream, there's a like button down in the corner. Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button down below. We're over 200 likes. You got like and a dislike down below. Hit like if you haven't hit like. For 205 likes. You guys are brilliant. You guys are brilliant. Yeah, Big Kev. Yeah, all quiet on the Western Front. I feel like I put a big first hour in. I feel a bit like at the moment, like food's like settling wrong in my stomach, and I'm like, oh god, beers. I want to get this second pint in. so I can pour another one, and then just burn through the food in my gut. I hate eating late before the Stone Crow. I like to eat really early. So I'm not standing here like this, burping and farting and, you know. I didn't eat till 6:15. And then I've started the Stone Crow at 7. And I just feel like I've got a lead balloon in my stomach right now. Ryan McFadden, I'm all right. I'm all right. Thank God I'm not sitting down. If I was sitting down, I'd be asleep, man. Done that before now on the live stream. Fallen asleep on a live stream before now when we used to sit behind the bar there. Beer on a full stomach is no fun. Jack Bandit's not, is it? Really isn't. And I'd rather have beer in my belly than a big belly full of food. I'd rather have a little bit of a snack, you know, before the Stone Crow. But I got a big, massive belly full of food and I'm trying to drink this beer and it's driving me bonkers. I noticed that there's a comment on the Smithy's video regarding your grammar and speech. You know, Travis, it didn't. It's like water off a duck's back, man. It's like water off a duck's back. That helped. People can say what they like. Honestly, people can say what they like. Come on, United. We can be showing Lampard the door tonight. Who's playing who now? Who's playing? Is it Newcastle? I don't know. I don't know who's playing. Or is it Man United and Everton? I love the thinking, Simon. More beer to burn through the food. Another great quote from Si. It's true though, isn't it? But get it, you know, like. Do you know what I find really kind of like the best thing to do? Burping. Drinking a big load of beer and burping. That releases all of the gremlins in your stomach, didn't it? Eat later, Simon. Get that beer in with some bar snacks as soon as I eat dinner. I can't go back to beer. Darren, I know. Yeah. Everton versus United in the FA Cup. Oh, there we go. Although don't mention football, my team rubbish. Charlton Athletic only just keeping our heads above water. Oh, do you know what, Christine? Back in the day, back in the early 2000s, they were such a well-run football club. Such a well-run football club. They were in the Premier League. They were solid. Unbelievable. Good London club. They were a solid team, Charlton Athletic, for a long time. In fact, I still see them as a big team. They were in the Premier League for about 6 or 7 years, weren't they? Just steady Premier League team. I don't know what happened. They were well run. They had a good youth. They had a good youth academy. They had players coming through. Yeah, Alan Kirby did wonders. He did, didn't he? I remember he got him up to the Premier League. Simon watched the new documentary on Abbey Road Studio on Disney Plus today. Well worth a watch. I'll give it a go, mate. I'll give it a go. Charlton were a force in the Premier League for years. Hard to beat, top 10 most years during the early 2000s. They were. Ryan McFadden, they were. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Simon, you watch Welcome to Wrexham. Where can I watch that? Andrew Campbell, Welcome to Wrexham. Where can I watch that? Is it on iPlayer or YouTube or somewhere? How was the New Year's celebrations? It was kind of okay. It didn't really do much. Drank some beer. Went outside. I was the only one out in the street at 12 o'clock. I like to go outside in the street. I'm used to going outside and waving at the neighbours and stuff and just watching all the fireworks. But I went out and it was just me that went out, and I was just standing in the street and Jamie Fox, some great American craft beer in your local home bargains at the minute, Si. Looking out for tailgate upslope. Hope to get some down in Barry. James Fox. James Fox, I got him. I got them, picked them up. I picked up some of the other stuff as well, the American beers. I'm quite excited to get into them, actually. I am quite excited to get into these American beers because I think Home Baggins are really trying. They're really trying to... I think they got a bit of a bad name at the moment for themselves, Home Baggins. I think they're trying to turn it around by getting American beer in. They're certainly doing different things, aren't they? I remember 2010, you'd go to Home Baggins and you would get some Banks Mild, Hobgoblin, and it was all £1 back in the day. Back in Home Baggins 2010, every single beer was £1. £1. Even Franciscana. I bought Franciscana for Franciscana was £1 forever in Home Baggins. Then it like went to £1.50, like that. And it stayed there. It was such a massive jump, Franciscana. But I still associate Franciscana with being £1. Because you pay for... It's like £1 for 4 pints of milk, innit? It was like ingrained in us, wasn't it? Yeah, £1, 4 pints of milk. Franciscana, yeah, £1 a pint. £1 a pint. Now it's so much more. It's so much more. But it's a lovely beer, Franciscana. Oh, 10 p.m. on Christmas Day, Big Kev. Did I cook up Christmas dinner for the family? Yeah, we sat down about 3 o'clock. Pardon me. Ate a ton of food. Pigs in blankets, all the works, you know. Oh. You get all beard out though, don't you? That's the problem. Or, I don't know, is it? Perhaps drinking the beers. Perhaps it's nice to sit down and have a turkey dinner. I don't know, it's a lot of fuss, isn't it? It's a lot of fussing about. I do it mainly for the family. If it was me, I wouldn't bother. I'd probably buy one of them Marks and Spencer's ones and put it in the microwave. I'd probably, if it was just, you know, it was just me, I wouldn't bother. But I do it, you know, the kids love it. The wife loves it. Mel's out tonight, Clown Spocket. Mel's out. I find when I've had loads of food, a nice Vitus or 7.7 gets me over that hurdle. And then fast forward 2 hours is threatening to make me sleep in the shed. The missus is threatening to get you in the shed, yeah. Paramount Plus is worth getting for Tulsa King with Sly, and Apple TV for Slow Dogs with Gary Oldman. It's good. I watched that Gary Oldman thing. It's really good. I haven't seen the Sly thing, no. Is it good? Did your guests enjoy helping themselves to your beer machines? They didn't really bother. It was just me. But thankfully, because I had 2 kegs then for myself. Are you still using the Linda machine? Paul Miller, yeah, in the summer I generally buy a keg. Or two and use the Linda. It's good. I like the Linda. Sad to hear Mel's not joining us tonight as she is the party girl of the Stone Crow pub. Hope she has a good night out. She's out round a friend's house, she is, celebrating a birthday party. Folks, drink a strong port after a meal for a reason, no room. Get to the point. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jack Bandit. Get to the point. On that note, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to pour a beer. Myself. Weidmann Hefeweizen. It's good. 1-0 United. Now, that's the end of Frank Lampard, isn't it? It's got to be now. gotta be. The house is very quiet. The house is very quiet tonight. Very quiet. You can hear a pin drop now. I think they're up in the bedroom, to be honest. They're watching telly upstairs. I want one, but they're $780 in Ireland. Wow, Paul Miller. Didn't realise they were that much. Christmas Day was great for me. The look on my daughter's face, opening the presents, the smile on her face was enough to make my day. All I needed really was nearly crying. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Ryan McFarlane. Totally agree. Eric Grunland, any craft brewery near you where I live? There's one about 7 miles away, I would say. I can't think of the name of them now. They're pretty good though. Pretty good reputation. They get themselves to Brew London. Oh, he's a whinger, wasn't he, Ronaldo? Simon Wood is saying, what is everybody's beer snack? What is everybody's beer snack, says Simon Wood. Big Kev said, I watched Glass Onion last night. I love the first Knives Out film. Once you get past the first 10 minutes of Daniel Craig's accent, the film is really good. Oh, I enjoyed it, Big Kev. It was good. But I haven't seen Glass Onion yet. Could be worse, Simon. You could be supporting Charlton. Well, it's funny, isn't it? Because I support Cardiff, and Cardiff seems to be going the same way. Simon, welcome to Wrexham is on Disney Plus. Give it a watch. I will. I'll watch that. Local pub has started doing Stella Unfiltered on draft in Manchester. Lorenzo, that'll be a good pint. I drank some over Christmas. It was really good. Simon, the family's upstairs watching you on YouTube, says Paul TV. Beer. Best beer snack, mini cheddars. You can't beat them, says Christine. Amazing, yeah. Adam says spicy Wotsits. Plowman's, wine. My beer snack is anything crisps or nuts, especially the Sahara-style nuts in the crispy shell. They're lovely, aren't they? Don't mock Charlton, at least we, and MK Doll. Yeah, the MK Dons, yeah. Sensations, lime chutney and coriander poppadoms, Paul Turvey. Pickled onion monster munch. Oh, yes. Best beer snacks, Drower's dried South African sausage, says Alan. Don't think I've tried that. Simon Wood, pork scratchings. Simon Wood. I tell you what, since I've been doing the beer reviews and since I've been kind of eating snacks with beers, I think pork scratchings are the best. I think they're the best. When you're slightly tipsy, when you've had a few, you get slightly tipsy, bag of pork scratchings with your beer. When you're hungry, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Monster Munch as well, says Simon Wood. Salted crisps for AD. Oh, salted crisps. Easily as good, aren't they? With beer. Salted crisps and lager. ADC. Salted crisps and lager. Beef flavour McCoy's for Captain Meat. Cheese moments, says Lorenzo. Dry roasted peanuts. I took 18 packs on my travels to the Philippines and they loved them. Oh, I bet they did, Simon Wood. Pork scratchings, I bet they wolfed them down out there. Smith's bacon thingies. Oh, bacon frazzles, are they? Unfortunately, all the craft breweries in my city have been bought up by a single craft brewery, and the quality has been going downhill ever since. Eric Grunland is terrible, isn't he? Absolutely terrible. Papa Golf says scampi fries. Nothing will ever beat roast beef and mustard. Brannigan's are. I agree. Love a Brannigan's. Habanero pork scratchings. Scampi fries, Lorenzo. Scampi fries. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, we've lost a few people to the football. If it's not the World Cup, it's Everton and Man United on a Friday night. Friday nights used to be free of football, didn't they? What is going on? We need to hit the like button, everybody. If there's anybody who haven't hit the like button down below. Blooming football on every night in the flipping week. Football's on at the moment. It's driving me bonkers. Hit the like button down below. 164 people watching. Still fantastically well. It's still fantastic that people are still tuned in. I am shifting that flipping garlic chicken Kiev I ate with a load of chips. I am slowly shifting it, but it's a right old, like, I feel like I'm shifting my stomach round. Slide the beer down the edges and then burp up the... Roysters! Oh yeah, Mark S. Oh yeah, Roysters. They were amazing. Bubble, poppy, popcorny type crisps. Roysters were great. Steve Jeffrey, yeah, absolutely. Sick of football, hit that like button. Yes, can't wait to try it on the draft. The Stellar Unfiltered, only place I know in Manchester. I reckon it will take off. Oh, Lorenzo. Once that takes off, it will take off. They must be easily pleased watching Man United vs Everton. I would rather have Paul Terry. Oh, blimey. What's my mix saying? Hi, Simon, just tuned in. What am I drinking? I'm drinking this. It's a 5-litre mini keg of Weiben Weissbier. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. It's really nice. T-bone steak in my top 10. Big Kev. Lovely. Smith's Salt and Shake. Yeah, who remembers Smith's Salt and Shake? Little blue paper bag with a pack of plain potato crisps. And you had to open the pack and salt them yourselves. I bet some people got their own salt and added a bit more salt to the crisps. Pickled eggs, brilliant. Pickled eggs, Lorenzo, yeah, love a pickled egg with a bag of crisps. Crunch the crisps up. Pork scratchings, Matty 98. William Hales Owen, pickled onion monster munch, yeah. Everton back in, 1-1. Oh, there we are. Frank Lampard's breathing a sigh of relief, look. I had ghost peppercorn cheese, something from the Philippines last night. Apart from my fingers going Trump shade, I just didn't get it. Ghost peppercorn cheese. Hang on a minute. Expletive. Oh, I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. The name of your YouTube channel. Expletives not deleted. That's the best I can do. There's a butcher's in Pickering in North Yorkshire that do hot pork scratchings and they burn. Hottest I've ever had. And you know they've had them the next day. The toilet rolls in the freezer. I don't think you can. I don't know what's the matter with me tonight. I don't think you can wrong with. No, it was Captain Meat. Walker's Ready Salted with a beer. The blue packet. Richie John says, Simon, I've always a pleasure tuning in on a Friday night and always gets me in the mood for the weekend. Always feels like I'm down the pub enjoying a drink with the lads. Richie John, that's all we're trying to do, Richie John. That's all we're trying to do, Richie John. Have a bit of fun with the lads. Potato curry chips, I bet they're good, not tried them. Pork scratching again. How do you keep your mini keg chilled once opened? Or is it a daft question, Marcus? It's the winter. It's the winter, so it'll just sit there. It'll just sit there. I'll drink it whatever the ambient temperature is in the room. It's quite... You guys won't know, but it's quite chilled, this glass. I don't like drinking freezing cold beer anyway. It's probably the perfect temperature to drink beer. Or this type of beer. I've done 1 hour and 16 minutes and I need to go and break the seal. I need to go and break the seal. I will be back in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. 143 people tuned in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Pork scratchings are vile, says Andrew. Scampi fries are the bee's knees. Hit like, guys. Honestly, Simon Wood, thank you very much. I really appreciate your continued support for the channel. It's just a football. It's just a football. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just a football. We've had World Cup. Now we've got to catch up after the World Cup. So there's games every night of the blooming week. We'll just plough on, won't we? We'll just plough on. 139 people in. Unless, of course, I mean, unless, of course, it's me being overly optimistic. I don't know. Saw some superstars competition from the late 70s on YouTube. I think it was Ronnie Pickering presenting it. Eric Rinland. I don't know, mate. 148 people in. Simon Ronnie Pickering is looking for you. I don't know who he is. Captain Me. But you've obviously, had a chat while I was in the toilet because you're having a bit of a joke. I can't fault it. Stephen Ball! How's it going, Steve, mate? Hey, Si, mustard pork scratchings are the ones you need to try. Mustard pork scratchings. Where can I find them? Oh, they sound amazing. Mustard pork scratchings. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Scampy fries smell like Nick and Swan for a week. Absolute vile. Oh, God. Smith's cheese moments, if you can still find them. I don't think they're around anymore. He's a meme. I don't know. I don't even know what a meme is these days. May sound weird, but I quite like some pickled onions as a beer snack. Matty98 did all right, yeah. Jamie C is saying, can we have 250 likes? 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I will, Lorenzo, tomorrow. Simon, what's your thoughts on Madry? For me, one of the better macro lagers. Yeah, it was all right. I quite liked it last year. I found it inoffensive. I found it, okay. Wani picking in, Wani. Lorenzo, love you all, guys. Simon needs to do a road show. We can all have a drink. New Year's resolution. Fake. I don't know, Captain Meat. I don't know who he is. Stone the Crows. Brannigan's Chris sadly gone, says Christine. Yeah, that's really sad. Ronnie, I don't know who he is. Salted peanuts. Where's the mini keg at? It's by there. Just by there. Oh, pick your ring. Is that your Ronnie, pick your ring. Picking your ring. Look, I don't know what you're on about. The stuffing, the stuffing pig. Oh, mustard. I know him. Steve, they've been in contact with me and I've done some of their crisps for their pork scratching for them. So maybe I have a chat with them and see if I can get some mustard ones. A recent trend I really like is wet lead pubs allowing you to order a takeout and eat it in with your beer. Mark S, absolutely, why not? Tried a perfect draft machine for the first time round at a friend's place. Budweiser tasted great. Silver JJ. They're not gimmicks. They're not. They're really. If you get yourself a beer machine, perfect draft or a blade, or if you want something smaller, Krups, the subcompact, it's keg beer. It's keg beer that you would get in a pub. So I know you're paying more money for the kegs. I know it's more expensive with the machines and everything, but you're drinking. The whole idea of this is you're drinking pub quality beer from your house. And honestly, I had an amazing Christmas drinking Franciscana Royal Moretti, 7.2% Moretti, red label, red beer, malty and strong. Fighting fuel. It was fighting fuel. Superstars was like a mixed competition for famous athletes around the UK at the time, where was an international version to where OJ. Did he? Seabrook Black Trinidad Ghost Chili Crisps. Andrew, I've reviewed them. They're bonkers hot. Really Ruthless Crisis. Don't remember it. Relates to a YouTube video that went famous in a near road traffic accident where the main star Ronnie Pickering threatens the bike driver. He's a meme. Ah, right, okay. I'll find him on YouTube. Brian Jacks was the squat thrust king of superstars. Brian Jacks used to put all that. I don't know anything about superstar. I was never a reality. I've never liked reality. I don't like the blooming TV. I don't like what it represents. I don't like watching general rubbish. It's like mind-numbingly like. I can't do it. I'd rather listen to the birds in the garden. I'd rather sit in the garden and listen to the birds. I can't do like Coronation Street and EastEnders and whatever else is on, like all that stuff, you know, filling your brain with nonsense. I can't do it. Can't do it. The West End do the chilly ones and they are hot. I'll have to get down the West End. I'll have to get down there. Give it a go. Simon, good to see you again in 2023. Hang the head. James, yeah, absolutely. James Digweed. The funniest superstars were when Kevin Keane crashed on his bike. I don't remember. Never watched it. Never watched it. Never watched any of it. Big Kev's talking about vegan pork scratchings. Oh, can you imagine that? Simon, what's an old school beer that's disappeared that you miss? Oh, somebody mentioned a can of beer last week. Grievous, yeah, I like that Afghana. Somebody mentioned a beer last week in a can. A lager, something like Target or something. It was called or something along, it's like a one-worded beer. And it made me go, oh my God, I haven't heard of that beer. It was a lager. Can't remember it, but it made me go, oh my God, yeah. Sarah Hughes, Dark Ruby Mild. Oh, what a beer. I think I had that one, Papa Golf. I think I've reviewed that on the channel. Can anybody remember the lager that you used to be able to buy in like corner shops? The lager in corner shops. You used to be able to buy single cans of it. Cans of lager. Jossie's Giants, I think I've heard of him. Any plans for the bar deco 2023? At the moment, absolutely not. Just way too busy. Way too busy. Oh, no. It was Mark S. It was... somebody mentioned it last week in the Stone Crow. Somebody mentioned it last week. It was a lager. It was a... Special brew tenants, no. Carlsberg, no. Lynx, I remember Marcus, I remember Lynx Lager. Oh, what was it? Can of lager. No, it wasn't any of the super strength stuff. It wasn't super strength. It was just like a 4.8%, 4.5% lager. Hofmeister was even cheaper. Challenge, it was something like that. It made me last week, it made enough fast. Breaker! Captain Meat! Yes! Who remembers Breaker Lager? Simon Wood, can you remember? I can see you put Double Diamond down. Who remembers Breaker? If anyone could find me a can, I would love to review Breaker on YouTube. Anyone remember Breaker Lager? Yeah, it was Breaker. That was it. We were talking about it last week. It made me go, oh my goodness me. I can't remember that one. It was like all over like South Wales. And I think I liked it. I can't quite remember. I'm sure I'm sure I've had Breaker Lager. It's one of those beers that make me go, yeah. And Colt 45, says Julian. I'd love to have a can of Breaker. I'd love to review Breaker on the channel. Brown can. Can't quite remember, to be honest. Can't quite remember. Breaker Lager. I remember it. Simon Wood says, I remember Hap and thinking I'd rather be upstairs listening to the Angels play. Oh, they're good. I like that, Simon Wood. Yeah. Wasn't it Guinness? Did Guinness make Hap? Was this like 50 years ago? No, I'm not even 50. It was about, I don't know. I think you could probably still buy Breaker 25 years ago. Breaker Lager. What happened to Breaker Lager? Somebody Google it for me. I just Googled Breaker and I actually do remember drinking it. Oh, Richie John, there you go. There you go. It's just one of those beers, isn't there? It's one of those beers. Travis says, hey, Si, is your series going to continue in 2023 with Soraya? Probably. I think what I'm trying to do, Trav, is get all my work done. Get all that work done and just get back out there. Get back out there. I'll see if we can get back up there. I'll see if I can get back up there. Breaker gets 2.5 on Untapped. Is it still made? Is Breaker Lager still made? Flowers IPA, I never got round to. I wish I did. 25 years ago, I was like a little girl. Oh, sorry, Christine. Yeah, I was 25. I'm 43. I think that would have made me about 17, 18, wouldn't it? How's your maths? I don't know. Simon Breaker was a gold can with blue-green writing, yeah. Did anyone see out the lager of Lamotte? Seek out the lager of Lamotte? I don't know that. Jonathan, I don't know that one. Certainly out in the mid-90s. Chris Williams, it was, wasn't it? Get it at Waitrose, said on Google. Oh, you can get Breaker Lager in Waitrose. Off down the actual pub, so cheers, guys. See you next week. Will, honestly, enjoy the pub, mate. Enjoy the pub. Thanks for tuning in. Colt 45 came out in the 70s. Breaker came out later. Miller Pilsner. Yeah, I remember Miller. You can still buy Breaker. Oh, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to have to get a can of Breaker Lager. My most missed beer is not retro. It's Samuel Adams Rebel IPA, 6.5% in a 365 bottle, and only £1.50 a bottle from Asda Big Kev. I can see why. I remember it. I think it was brewed by Shepherd Neame. I think Shepherd Neame Contract brewed that for Samuel Adams. James says, Baz looking good, Si. Any update on the trench? James, not at the moment. Not at the moment. I haven't done anything for 3 weeks. And the reason why I haven't done anything for 3 weeks is because that massive thing called Christmas has come and it took up all of my time. It really did. It's such a big time of year, isn't it? It's like I see it as a roadblock. It's like a massive roadblock, Christmas. Like, stop! It's Christmas. I'm a productivity type person. I like productivity. I don't hanging around the house for 3 weeks is murder. It's murder for me. It really is. I had many a year drinking Flowers. It was a great pint. Yeah, Flowers IPA. It was a wasn't it as like a Somerset brewery, Flowers? Some of the old names. You miss them, don't you? you miss some of the old names. Even if you didn't try it very often, you miss, like, because you can reminisce. You can reminisce about things, can't you? I remember Flowers IPA, or you do like the good old days, you know. But they really weren't, were they? They weren't good. If I bought a can of Breaker, I'd be like, oh my god, what's this rubbish? You know, it's just people reminiscing. It's like everybody reminisces. I reminisce about snacks. I think I did about 3 years ago. I did a Transformer snack with all the different Transformer snack crisps you could buy back in the day, with a can of Carlin Premier. Remember Carlin Premier? I actually reviewed Carlin Premier. It was weirdly nice. I liked it. Sainsbury's used to sell Diet pills, which was amazing, says Captain Meat. Strongest macro lager here in Sweden is Arboga extra strong lager at 10.2 ABV. Doesn't taste great, that's for sure. Eric Runland can't fault it. Carltonberg Pills was brewed under license by Whitbread. Remember it well. I remember that well too. Breaker Lager was made with malted millet and buckwheat. They use Sab's hops in it. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, Travis. Thank you very much, Travis. I mean, I'm not... It's just one of those beers that's stuck in my head. That earth that you're digging must be frozen anyway. No, Big Kev is not... No, not yet. Not yet. We don't... It's just wet and horrible down here. Wet, horrible. Do you know, and Trav will probably vouch for this. Anybody else that works outside, you know the most tiresome thing? The most tiresome thing of working outside in the mud is being stuck in the mud. Literally. I spend more energy trying to get my boots out the mud and slipping and sliding. I go in after 5 hours solid and I'm absolutely knackered. When it's dry and the mud's almost like dust, it's like the wheelbarrow's light, my feet are light, I can go for it, really get stuck in. When that mud turns to mush and it's getting stuck all over your shovel, you've got to clean the shovel off every 5 or 6 shovelfuls because your shovel weighs a ton and your boots weigh a ton and you're flipping, you're stuck in the mud. That's the biggest thing in the winter. I love doing it in the winter because it's like quiet, you know? It's quiet, it's cold, everybody's hibernating, but it's flipping hard work. It's flipping hard. I've almost thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to wait till spring. And see it out then. But I won't. Monday morning, I'll do a couple of beer reviews, and then I'll get flipping itchy feet. And I'll get changed, I'll put my boots on, and I'll be out there slipping around in the mud for hours on end. Coming in, and I go out like a light. I eat my tea, I brush my teeth, and I'm like that. Sleep all night. Don't even get up for a wee. I literally sleep all night. I'm a flipping old guy now. Caffrey's in Morrison's in Scotland, Captain. Awesome. GB Lager. Not heard of that one, Alan. Shandy Bass. Not had that one. When I started drinking a pint of lager, it was 98p, and I used to drink Heineken Export in a bottle, which was £1.9. Awesome. I would never get my hands dirty doing manual labour. Might break a nail, says Christine. Had a brewery in Newcastle called the Federation Brewery. They brewed a lager called LCL. It was nicknamed Lose Control Lager. Rocket fuel. Get it. Totally get it. Almost a record here in Sweden too. Above 35 degrees where you live in Sweden. It's 35 degrees in Sweden. That's madness. That's madness. I used to run a pub over 20 years ago, and most of what we sold you can't get now. Miss some of the beers. Oh, absolutely. Travis says, I was so over the mud last year. So much rain in Australia, 2022, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Oh, it's tiresome, Travis. It's really like, it knackers you, doesn't it? It knackers you. Absolutely. Like, I imagine you in your machines. I imagine, you know, you're taking a heavy machine into a muddy field, and you must be thinking, flipping heck, this thing's going to sink, like, you know, the sink in the mud. Honestly, is nothing worse than, I'm going to go out. I'll be out Monday. I'll be slipping and sliding in the mud on Monday, but I'll be moaning. I'll be out there moaning, but I won't give up. I'm not going to give up on it. It's 3.8%. It's not what it was, but it tastes like Caffrey's. Does anybody remember tartan beer? Never tried it, but I remember the can. Steve Jeffrey, yes. Yes, I remember tartan beer. Do I remember what I did for the Millennium Night? I worked in the Royal Hotel in Barry. I seen out 1999 into 2000 behind a bar, working in a pub. I loved working in a pub, meeting new characters, meeting new people. They were good times. All the pubs around here back then were full. They were always full. Pubs they were full. Working men's pubs, and you know, they not necessarily relying on food. It wasn't that long ago. Wasn't that long ago when all the pubs were open. Now, like, it's hard to find just a pub these days without, like, being food orientated, where you go, you have 2 pints at a meal. I don't want 2 pints at a meal. I want 6 pints and no meal. I just want to go to the pub. How about Orange Boom from Holland? Julian, I think it's called OJ now over here. It was okay. It was okay. It's like United Dutch Breweries, which incidentally, I think they own this company here in Germany. I think it's contract brewed for United Dutch Breweries. It's a weird setup. I thought I was drinking authentic German. I am. It is German Weissbier. It's just owned by United Dutch Breweries, the same company that owns Orange Boom. And that makes sense now, doesn't it? Because Home Bargains is full of that stuff. Earning a Weissbier is only £1 a bottle in Waitrose at the moment. Just doing my upselling. Gotta hit your targets, Christine. Go on, hit your targets. Simon, we used to go to a pub in Liverpool during football games when it was buy 1 pint, get 1 free until the first goal went in. Awesome, Captain Meat. Around you was homeless drink. Fan of a pint of Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire's a pretty decent beer, to be honest with you. Mansfield Bitter. Used to drink it all the time. Not had a pint of that in well over 20 years. Explanatives not deleted. There you go. Do you like that? I bought that in Cardiff. I bought that in Cardiff and I bought that in Cardiff. We have a flea market. And literally, there's so many beer stuff, so much beer stuff in there, and it's dirt cheap. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. I got a bar here and I'm like, all these old ashtrays. Beautiful. Look. China ashtrays. It was like 50p. I was like, I'll have that. Strong country beers. I'll have that. I don't even know who it is. Who made strong country beers? Mansfield beers. Never heard of them. If I'm honest with you, I've never heard of them. Will I have a China ashtray for 50p? Absolutely I will. These beer pumps. Cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. Stick them in your bar. Stick them in your bar. Put some snake lights in them like I've done. Put them in your bar. Thanks for the info, Simon. Very interesting. I must get down to Home Bargains for the Dutch German Weiss beer. Get in it. Get on it. It's 15 quid. It's very nice. I love digging through rubble, you know? Digging through the rubbish. And you'll find some hidden gems. But they're hidden gems for you. Because it's an interest to you. You know? It's an interest to you. Like, I've rekindled an interest recently. When I bought my first car... Oh, hang on. Billy Fox is going to talk about Mansfield Bitter in a minute. Mansfield Bitter is the only beer that ever made me grow up without being drunk on it. Oh, there we go. Interest. Mansfield Beer is in Nottinghamshire. Still going strong, Jason. Ah, there we go. Well done. I'd like to try some of their beers. The other thing that rekindled... Joel Morris! We haven't had Joel Morris We haven't had Joel Morris on here for ages, and he come in with a super chat, £4.49 from the one and the only Joel Morris. How's it going? Simon, did you hear about the new Irish pub opening in Cardiff? Supposed to be exactly like the Temple Bar in Dublin. Sounds great. Sounds great. I gotta go there, Joel Morris. Tell me where, tell me when, and I'll go and have a pint there. Oh, that'd be nice. It's nice to have Joel Morris back on. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. What was I saying? So I rekindled my interest in like, so when I bought my first car as a 17-year-old, it wasn't that I liked to listen to loud music in the car, but I liked to like connect it up. So I like to bore the holes in my parcel shelf and put in 6x9 speakers and subwoofers and everything else. And it wasn't the listening to the music. It was actually putting it all in, fitting the speakers, fitting the cable. I loved it. And I've been going to a flea market, and I've been buying old-fashioned kind of Bang & Olufsen record players and old speakers and stuff, and I'm just messing about with it all. I love it. DB Draft was a nice average beer out of New Zealand, but the next day we knew what it stood for. DB. Dribbly. I'm not going to say the second. Oh, it'll be me after all this. Kiev. Ruddles County before it was ruined. We're going back up, everybody. We're heading towards 200 live viewers again. Can we do a cheeky 300 likes? Come on, let's do it, everybody. Let's do it. 300 likes. Hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Let's do 300 likes. There's a like button in the corner and a dislike button. If you want to hit the dislike button, yeah, you can. If you want to hit the like button, you can also do that. Whilst we got 180 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, let's see if we can do 300 likes. 300 likes. Come on, we got 40 likes to go. Let's go for it. 40 likes to go. 39 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Simon, do you know what a penny ring is? My grandfather was a pub drinker since the 40s. A washer? Is it a washer? I don't know. Big Kev. What's the best bit of tech you bought in the last couple of years? That's really good, Marcus. Really good question. It will be, without a shadow of a doubt, the thing that I'm speaking to you on right now. This iPhone 13 that I've got, it's a Max or something. I went all out because I wanted to use it to film my YouTube videos. I do everything on the damn thing. I record, I can edit, I can upload, I can release videos, all on my phone, all in my pocket. I could be in Bangkok, couldn't I? I could be in Bangkok filming videos on YouTube, uploading, editing. I'm still running my business in my pocket. In my pocket. I could be in Bangkok. I could be in Bangkok, everybody. All in my pocket. All in my pocket. I could live stream. I could live stream from Bangkok. You know? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that this bit of phone that I have here is just tremendous. And the fun fact about this phone is that in September, which is only 9 months away, my phone will be 2 years old and it'll be 2 years out of date. Just think what the iPhone, like a 2-year jump, will be able to do over this one. It'll be like 8K, 4K video streaming. It'll be like super speakers. It'll be super sound recording. It'll be just immense. So yes, the best bit of tech that I've bought in the last 2 years is my iPhone. And I used to snuff, you know, I used to be, I'm Android. I'm an Android guy. Honestly, once you go to iPhone, there's nothing quite like it. It just makes your life nice and simple. Your life is nice and simple. iMovie, you haven't got to pay a monthly subscription to edit and upload videos. You got iMovie on your phone, iMovie on the Mac. It's a different world. It streamlines your life. It really does. Works your dream. Andrew Rollinson. Honestly, makes my life brilliant. Absolutely easy peasy. I usually try to seek out the very old pubs with tons of history when they're haunted as well as a bonus worldwide. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Christine says, and Simon, I've got the Pro Max too. 4K 60 recording, and it's so professional. Great phones. They're really good, Christine. Yeah, 4K 60. 4K 60. That's all my videos are uploaded at 4K 60. I've got to go for a wee. I'm doing really well. I got 184 likes. 184 people tuned in. But I need a wee. Whilst I go for a wee, I've just looked. I need 32 more likes. 32 more likes for 300 likes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 161, but importantly, we have moved on. We got 281 likes. We're doing awesome work tonight, guys. We're doing awesome work. He's lost in the, lost in the bunker. I'm literally... I just went in there now and I said, is anybody else burping? They went, no, they're not burping. We're not burping. I'm like, oh, flipping heck. I had 1.5 chicken Kievs, 4 chicken dippers, and a plate full of chips. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why I do it to myself. I'm like, I got a really good, and loads of beans over the top. I got a really good idea. I'm going to have 1.5 chicken Kievs with 4 chicken dippers, a load of chips on the top, and then loads of big beans. And then what I'm going to do, half an hour later, is do a live stream and drink loads of beer. Nah, it don't quite add up, does it? It just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I would prefer to eat, if I was doing a live stream at 7, I would prefer to eat at 4:30 the latest. 4:30 the latest. Get that food farting out your back end and then on the old grog. On the old grog. Hello from Holland, Simon. Just checking. I'm drinking a Dutch. Checking in, drinking a Dutch Geneva. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Do the Big Mac challenge, Simon. You eat 4 Big Macs, drink 4 pints in 4 minutes. Oh, couldn't think of anything worse. Christine, I'd be like I think I would explode. I was hammered the other night on Budweiser and High Commissioner whiskey. Worldwide, enjoy. You work backwards, Simon. To me, I drink first and eat later. Schoolboy mistake. I know. Eating is cheating, isn't it? Eating is cheating. Ever considered doing a bit of food review live on the Stone Crow? Mark S. I don't do beer reviews. I don't do beer reviews on the Stone Crow. I like to give back. I like to give back. So you guys who watch, this is your chance to interact with me, to chat with me, to have fun with me, for me to have fun with you. You know, you watch my videos. I do a lot of liking and thumb up in. I can't reply to every comment because I get a million comments. Literally a week I get like crazy amounts of comments and I don't have the time to reply to all of your comments. So tonight is the night where I'll answer as many comments as I possibly can. I'll have a chat with you and we'll have a beer. How does that sound? Doesn't that sound good? Onwards and upwards, eh? Onwards and upwards. Let's get a pint. Look at that! Look at that! Look! It's 2 minutes past 9 and I've just poured a decent pint. I'm going to be honest, the beer's starting to hit me. The beer's starting to make me feel a bit, woozy, a bit whoosh, you know. But, do you know, I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm happy. I'm pretty sure you guys are happy, having fun. Mark is asking what is it? It's a Weiss beer from Home Bargains. It's called Weidmann Weiss beer, a German stroke Dutch brewery's Weiss beer. It's lovely. It really is. It's a really lovely Weiss beer. So if you want to kind of like reference it, it's owned by the same company that makes Orangi Boom. Flipping garlic, I'm sorry. Flipping garlic. To be fair, that should have a beer. I beg your pardon, Captain Me. Mark S says, I'm happy if you're happy. Do you know what? Me too. Me too. Should we have a sip? What are you drinking, guys? What are you all drinking? Comment in the comments box. Weiss Stefana, Mark, brilliant beer. Weiss Stefana, brilliant beer. Just recovering from a very bad case of man flu. Oh, daft H, I've still got it. I've still got it. I'm still blowing my nose and sniffling, and it's horrible. Big Kev with his 2023 hair predictions. Will the hair continue on flowing, or will we see a short back and sides, i.e. Forrest Gump? I'm bored, so not having a go. Big Kev. I've got it so far now, haven't I? I've worked. This is the longest I've had my hair in my life. Longest I've had my hair. I've got it so far. I'm just thinking to see how far we can go, you know? But 2023 with the haircut is probably going to happen. And it won't be like, go round the hairdresser, can you sort this out? It will be probably it'll be one of those jobs, you know, just get the wife to whack it all off and hang it up on the wall or something in the Stone Crow, you know. Hang the ponytail up. Drinking the Colonel Export Stout, underrated brewery. What do the classics? No gimmick. Oh, Marcus, brilliant. Colonel, brilliant brewery. Brilliant brewery. Star of Pramen, Stone the Crow, Skinhead, Moon Dance, Christmas Box, Frankie Royal on the Perfect Draft, 7 degrees. Galway Bay Brewery, Hooker Ale. Enjoy. I need to head to bed, unfortunately, due to the inconvenience that is work. Andrew Campbell. Andrew, message to you personally. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You put some brilliant comments in tonight. I really appreciate the fact that you've joined. You've had a pint or two. We've had some fun. And yeah, get yourself to bed, mate. Get up for work. Thanks for joining us. Honestly, thank you for joining us. Cheers, mate. Awesome. I remember your Warsteiner review. That was spot on, trying too creative at last. Oh, Mac Warsteiner. Warsteiner's I love it. It's a brilliant beer. Waist length hair. Can you imagine? Yeah, Andrew Campbell. Can you imagine me going for that? Get your hair on a video. Mass views. Connor J. Live stream the haircut. McKellar Game of Thrones Pale Ale on the Perfect Draft. Pretty good. So you have a scalping fancy. I've done it before. I get so far with the hair and then I just shave it all off. It was, I think, Orangi Boom is bang. Oh, I don't know. TV, I don't know, sorry. Do the haircut live on the Stone Crow. Just cracked open my last bottle of Vocation Mint Chocolate Stout. Andy H. Good beer. Really good beer. Drinking some Helsing Porter from a craft brewery in the county just north from where I live. Probably the most well-balanced porter I've ever had. Eric Grunland. that's all you can ask for, isn't it? A really good beer that's local to you. Brilliant. Love it. Augustine Hels, greetings from Bavaria. Hello, CM. Cheers, mate. Andrew Wheeler, American Pale Ale by AD Astra. Oh, they're that like they're based in the what's it flipping called? The area of Hamburg. I went there, stayed in a hotel there. Fantastic. What was it called? What was the damn place called? Reeperbahn. The Reeperbahn. Yeah, they're kind of based in the Reeperbahn. Love your channel. Not even a beer drinker. Just always interesting to hear an expert give an opinion. Thank you very much, folk. Really appreciate it. Do you know the brand Pilsner from Holland? It's the best Pilsner alone. Brand Pilsner. I don't know. Cheers, Simon. Happy birthday, Kieran Corley. He's currently sinking a load of rough. I don't know what that is. Sorry. The Reeperbahn, yeah, Peter M. The Reeperbahn. What an amazing place that is. We're next for the out and about video, Simon. Stuart Clark. Right. Stuart Clark. Oh, Paul's back from work. Time for a beer. Awesome, Paul. I hear you're running a bar now, mate. I hear you're running a bar. Awesome. The first Friday after my monthly more subscription arrives, always gets a bit messy. Time for a 6th can illumination, I reckon. More beers are superb. Absolutely superb. Some of the best lagers in the UK come from More Beer Company. Own goal from Everton, says Big Kev. Ah, well. What am I on? I'm drinking... Paul, recommendation for you, mate. So I've done some research because there's not much on it. But this is brewed by United Dutch Breweries, I believe. They're the company that make OJ, Orange Boom. But they contract brew this German Hefeweizen. It's in home bargains at the moment. It's called Weidmann. Weidmann Hefeweizen, 5 litre mini keg, $14.99. And I swear, if you like a Hefeweizen, Paul, it's fabulous. It's absolutely terrific. No nonsense. 5% banana, clove, all that kind of stuff. A little bit sweet. But I'd like to see you get yourself down to Home Bargains and pick up a... Here it is. Mini keg of Weidmann Hefeweizen. It's lovely. Really is. It's really, really a lovely, lovely Hefeweizen. I mean, it was perfect. I went down Home Bargains on Monday. As you know, you have a little scope about, don't you? Having a little look around, see what's there, Tuborg or, Tuborg Gold or something there to review. And I seen it. I was like, got it. And I thought, that would be brilliant for the Stone Crow. That would be absolutely brilliant for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. So I reviewed it this morning. So it's nice and fresh. And bang, there it is. Drinking it tonight. I'd like to see you grab a mini keg of it, Paul, and smash it out on the channel. It's lovely. Really nice. Really nice. But what I was going to ask was, earlier on, how much is it a pint? So if I get 5 litres here, and I paid £14.99, how much is a pint? I tried to work it out in the review, and I'd come up to at about £1.60. In my head, it was about £1.60. I'm not doing the maths now because I drunk 5 pints. I drunk 5 pints, and if I try and do maths now, yeah, it's not going to be any good. But in my sober mind, I worked it out at about £1.60. Am I right? Am I wrong? Can you guys let me know in the comments down below? $14.99, 5 litres of beer. How much is it per 1 pint? Everyone's feverishly looking, I think, at their calculators. I guess around £2 a pound, says £2 a pint, says Christine. It's not bad though, is it? It's not bad for Vice beer. Really not that bad. I think I think you should do the Stone Crow from October to April, and Out and About vids from May to September. When it's sunny, save any Stone Crow money to fund the summer trips. £1.80 a pint. It's not bad. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? For Vice beer, Paul. It's pretty good for Vice beer. Maths live, folks. Doesn't get much better than this, says Big Kev. Heath says it's £1.85 a pint. Do you know what? It's good. It's good value for money, isn't it? £1.80, £1.85. Good value for money. Back from date night and tuning in now with the boyfriend. Thanks for the dinner thing. The what? Thanks for the dinner. Fingers crossed. We don't get Dally Belly. Ah, awesome. You don't need to. I don't need exactly. I don't need. Yeah, no calculator. I did it in my head. I had to be good at maths. Working on checkouts. Christine, absolutely get it. Totally get it. George says, hi Simon and all. My vacation period and Betty, my wife, is over. So we are back in the office and we cannot join you with a beer. Cheers. Don't worry, you can join us next week for the beer. These days, the cost of a pint in the pub makes this a much more affordable alternative. Peter M. It's just decent. It's, okay, it's not the best Vice beer in the world. I'm not standing here saying, yes, this is the best Vice beer in the world. I'm not standing here doing that. What I'm standing here saying is, for £1.80, £1.85 a pint, this is terrific, It's good value, easily drinkable. Vice beer for your money. Struggling with the terms. That's why the PM is right to talk about maths in schools rather than the chaos in the country. Andrew, yeah. I make it about £17.50 a pint. Always a red. Hello, always a red. But then again, I was taught maths by Diane. Oh, blimey. £1.70.3 says Griff Powell. £1.70.3. That's when you say that and that preciseness. Well, that is cheap, isn't it? That is cheap for a Vice beer. Paul's speaking to Big Kev, which is brilliant. I like the fact there's interaction on the channel. I like that a lot. How much a pint where everyone lives between £5 and £6 here in London? About £3.50, £4 if you went to a local pub here in South Wales. A lot of money in it. A lot of money. You get around the drinks. I mean, the kids want Cokes. Wife wants wine. You're buying yourself a beer. It's like 15 quid. You're not seeing it. It's gone. 15 quid. But then you go around the Chinese restaurant And I can still buy what I want from the Chinese for like under 20 quid. It's like not adding up, is it? It's not adding up. Whatever way you look at it, £15 for 8 pints is amazing. Yeah, Paul, exactly that, mate, exactly that. I'd like to see it on your channel, mate. Get it done, mate. I suppose one day we'll be able to meet in some virtual reality pub and it will seem like we're there in person. Peter M. It'll be the Metaverse, won't it? We need to open up a Stone Crow virtual pub, Metaverse pub. Can you imagine that? When they're looking back through the logs of history, what was the very beginnings of a virtual pub? Can you imagine? Can you imagine, like in 200 years' time, they're like, there was a man in South Wales that during the plague of 2020 opened a virtual pub. You can imagine it, can't you? He was a visionary. A visionary. £7.50 a pint in the Holiday Inn in Belfast where I met friends from England. Oh, £7. I'd be like, that's at the Holiday Inn. Yeah, ta-da. Goodbye. £7.50. What is the matter with them? Who do they think they are? 5 litres is 8.8 pints. £14.99 equals £1.70 a pint. Brilliant. Spot on, Eric. I'll get one tomorrow in the pub and put it on my YouTube channel. 71 pence per for 568. A pint of Coke is like £4 in my local pub. God knows how they justify that. No, Christine. I know. Christine, it's like, what world are they living in? What world are they living in to charge that? I actually don't believe the source. $8 on average for a pint of beer in Los Angeles. Must be more. Oh, no, Shaq, honestly. It's quite cheap in the UK. I mean, you can still get a pint for £3.50. If you search hard enough, you'll still find a decently priced pint. I remember, like, going to, like, collaborations where I brewed with, like, Quantock. And they were like, ooh, it's just at £3 a pint. It's just at £3 a pint. And you know, people were like, already like, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Now it's like £4, £5, £6, £7 a pint. It's just bananas. Absolutely bananas. Just joined, big fan of for a long time, says Kenny. Just wondering, can you send me an address to send you a bottle of tropical IPA from O'Hara's in Ireland? Kenny, send me an email, realaleguide@googlemail.com. I was thinking, Amber's changed. It's not, it's my wife. Peter M. Simon Martin was the pioneer of the virtual pubbing. How would we do a pub crawl online? Well, Peter M, it would be like... So basically, have you seen... what's that Disney movie? It's like a virtual reality movie thing where it's like a world. So, Facebook are trying to build this world. Facebook are trying to build a metaverse. So it's like an online world. Heineken, they're there. Heineken are already there. They've got a beer called Heineken Silver. The first virtual reality beer. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny because you're going to turn up in this virtual world. So my wife has family in Italy, family in Salisbury, in Wiltshire. They're all going to be meeting in the pub, in a virtual pub somewhere. maybe drinking real beer in the real world whilst being online. But all in like a same virtual world. Yes, he is.
Is it warm out here or not?
Do you want me to put the fire on? I've been.
I won't stay long because Amber's here. So.
I've been.
Ah, what's my burn? Ah, you're hurting me.
Where is it?
Right there.
Where?
Oh, right under your finger.
Oh yeah, see. Oh, Mal was trying to make crumpets, and she was like, Have you put bacon on top of the
Quickly.
crumpet?" And I was like, "No, your fingers on there."
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
That's a bit gross, isn't it?
You okay?
Yeah.
I worked in someone's house once, and the woman, unfortunately, she had a stroke, and she was like, "I'm going to cook you dinner." Some people
Hi, Christine. Thank you.
Some people are like that. "I'm going to cook you dinner." I was like, yeah, fine, no worries. So because she had a stroke, she lost all the feeling down one side of her body. She was putting her hand in the frying pan and like flipping burgers and stuff and moving the chips and the fat around with her hands. And you could smell it. Yeah, you could smell it. And then she gave me this food, and I was like, oh, thank you very much. It was dreadful. It was flipping awesome. Oh, it was awesome. The things that go on in Barry. The things that go on in Barry. It was in the West End as well, the posh part.
Right, yeah, doesn't matter. Like.
Yeah, this poor woman frying herself to, like, didn't even know she was frying herself. Oh, she said, "Here's your dinner." I was like, "Oh, thanks." How was your night?
Yeah, good.
Everyone was mortified when you left.
Oh, cheers, everybody. I
So,
got wine.
You went round to Lucy's. Was Nicolette there?
Party's happening. It's nice.
Is Wes there?
No, it's girls' night tonight.
You going back round?
No. I don't know what I was going to say. You lost my trail of thought.
Party night, girls' night. I asked you how your night was.
Yeah, it was good. We hit 300 likes, 202.
302. Oh, Mel is the balance, says Jack Bander. She is.
Cheers, thank you.
She is. So what wine you got?
Jammy red, the usual.
Cool.
Cheers, Mel.
Yeah.
On the
Take
good
it.
wine tonight. Sadly, I've given up alcohol temporarily for New Year. Christine. Well, I was going to say I'm going to try dry January, but we're like 1 week in already. And I haven't so far,
We've already discussed it. Like, life is too short, isn't it, Mel? Mel said to me the other day, she said, life is too short to be messing about with dry January, didn't you?
No. No, that's not. I did not say that. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see Amber.
She's on a virtual reality.
Yeah, so are you.
Just take the reins for 10 minutes.
Why? Do you need a wee?
Well, no, I've
Oh
been.
my god, I'm knackered. Work was nuts again today.
I'm like 2.5 hours
It's a
in.
full moon apparently tonight, but I haven't seen it because it's cloudy. But apparently it is.
So Christine said she's only given up because she got fat over Christmas and the New Year's party food.
Well, that's what I was thinking, where I could do with like a couple of weeks off, a little bit of a detox. Which I might do because, you know, I might, I don't know.
What's Big Kev saying now?
Is, then you have a really bad, shitty day at work and I end up having a glass of wine. It's a vicious circle, isn't it?
Big Kev said I had a stroke and have lost all feelings in my left. I'm all right now. Well done, Big Kev. I like that one. Go on, Mel. Take the reins for 5 minutes. Let me lean back.
So high up though, Simon.
Let me have a beer.
not been like-
Lower it down then. Lower it down for the last half an hour. Come on. Go on. Take the reins, Mel.
It's that time already. I can't believe it.
Take the reins. I am gonna go and have a wee.
You put it down and then put it backwards anyway.
Did I? Sorry. Move it up to how you like it.
Full moon Simon will be the werewolf tonight. Then lol, and yeah, that's why I'm off work still. Otherwise, I would be on the drinks. Oh, pardon me. Sure, and have fun. How has your week been, guys? Well, obviously we had bank holiday on Monday. So in pharmacy this week, we've simply played catch up for the rest of it. And it's been a nightmare. Today was today was weird because it wasn't like it was busy, but I wasn't. I've been busier. You know when you've been like pushed to the brink and you're knackered and you're like, it wasn't like that today. It was just a bit bonkers. Everything was crazy. Definitely a full moon tonight. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's true because I can't see it, but it is cloudy. It is cloudy. What did Simon deliver for you? Mel from Always Red. Well, I got the new gaming machine, the Steam Deck, which is basically a handheld PC. So I'm well chuffed with that. I've been playing that as part of my birthday present as well for next month. Steve, was your night okay, Mel? Yes, thank you, Steve. I had a good night, thank you. It's my friend's birthday. I would normally do the whole party and like roll in at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, but obviously I've got family over at the moment visiting who don't normally come. It's like once in a yearly thing, so I'm not doing that tonight. Oh, the Steam Deck looks sweet. It is sweet. I haven't had a proper game of it yet. I haven't had a proper sit down, although I loaded Red Dead on it the other day and it got really hot. So I googled it and that's the thing. So I've ordered a special fan to go on it. Keep it cool. Dan, Simon's very drunk tonight. What? Simon's very drunk, question mark? Is he? Loving the show tonight, Mel. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'd like to get one of those MSI gaming laptops, but they're like $1,000. Ooh. It's expensive. It is expensive. Get the Steam Deck because it's about, you can get the starting level for about $350, but it introduces you to those games and doing that. And if it's something you like, you can always save up for a big one. Big Kev, is the baby finally gone down now, Mel? Yes, I think the twins are both asleep. They've had a bit of a full-on day, I think, today. Oh, there's a funny noise. What the hell is that? Always funny when someone has a strop and leaves the chat. They have to announce it first. Said Paul's beer reviews. I didn't even notice Paul. Well, I might have done a little bit. How you doing, by the way? Happy New Year to you guys. That's a lot cheaper. I went out and look at the Steam Deck. Yeah, Christine, check it out. So it's all the games you buy via Steam, which is, they've got a massive catalogue. Not all of them work on the Steam Deck yet, but they're pretty much working towards bringing loads more. And I love it. I love my little Steam Deck. You right?
Yeah.
Apparently they're saying you're drunk. You had a bit too much to drink. It's not that beer and Moretti, is it? Again.
No, we had a big discussion about that. Hazy Haze is on it, and I said,
"Oh, be careful."
I told Hazy Haze, "Be careful." I said, "It's fighting fuel." I said, "It drinks so good. It
doesn't
drinks
even
so
know you
easy."
like it. God.
Like honestly, I was so glad it was gone in the end because
you know, like Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Dappy Doo. Yeah, exactly.
Simon turns into that, and I'm just like this. Go to bed, Simon. And that normally does the job. Right.
Wonderful.
She's playing on the VR, so.
Yeah, stereo.
Yeah, but she might put it on the VR because I'm not here.
How many?
Not many. I've got killer indigestion tonight. I think it was that awful flipping food you tried to feed me.
I've been talking about it all night. I've been burping all night.
I know, and me. I've been at my friend's house and I'm like.
Burping all night.
Horrendous. This crap.
Oh.
Making me eat it as well.
I'm only just getting through the burping stage, and I feel like I could probably smash it, but I don't want to. I drink beer to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, rough. That's processed food for you.
Chicken, 1.5 chicken Kias. I was saying 4.
I didn't have one.
4 dippers. chips and beans. It was like, oh, it was like a big old plate of food. It really was. I tried that beer and Moretti a few packs. It's not bad. £2 a bottle. Yeah, the lager's good. Sorry, I'm on my 5th La Rossa and going straight. Oh, whoa! I'd be spinning, mate. If I had 5, you seen 5 pints? 5 pints of La Rossa.
I'm off, guys. I'll see you next week if
Hang on.
I'm drinking.
Wait.
I might not be. I don't know yet. I'm going to make up my mind.
One more question before you go.
Yeah.
What would I be like after 5 pints of La Rossa?
Asleep. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, he just said, yeah.
See you all soon.
Hazy is 5 pints in. Whoa! I tell you what, fair play, Hazy Haze. Fair play. Oh, everything's. I'm out here watching, speaking to you guys. I'm not even watching any football. No football. 7.2%. Yeah, but the thing is with it is that, and I'm pretty sure Hazy Haze will confirm it. It's so drinkable. It flies back. And then the next thing you know, you're like Scrappy Doo. Hungarian wine is the best. Awesome. Sounds good. I've not had it. I'd like to try it though. Oh, I'm just not like the way they play the game, all the falling over, and the refs, like, you know, they're like, it's like no touch. It's like, but it's being led. It's top down. It's like the officials want it to be like zero touch, like non-contact sport. Rubbish. Apps. I don't like it. It's like, it's a theatre. Football is a theatre these days. Simon, will you put your haircut on YouTube? Will be funny. Probably if I have it done, yeah. We drink beers at 12 ounces in America, so factor that in. 12 ounces. Is that a pint? Yeah, the tackles are gone, dear. The tackles are gone. The old-fashioned, you know. I remember a couple of footballers. They had a proper, it was a 70s match. They had a proper fight. On the pitch, they were punching that out of each other. And the referee went, yellow card for you, on with the game. Oh, it'd be in the newspaper. It'd be in the newspaper for a month now, wouldn't it? If that sort of thing happened now, it would be in the newspaper for a month. Oh, these two players, they were fighting each other. It's just gone so soft. Football has gone so like, ugh. I can't. I can't even put my finger on it. It's control. It's like, come on, get them studs up, man. Get the Vinnie Jones type football, you know? Let's get that going again. Loved it. That's football. An imperial pint is 20 ounces for scale. WWF. Yeah. Oh, football's just a fatty. I still like looking at the tables. I still like working out the maths. Who's going to get relegated? Who's going to stay up? Who needs what to go up? But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Working out the points. Working out who needs what to get into the playoffs. I like the mathematics of it, if I'm honest. Watching a game. What they had to do, and Paul's right here, it's Ponzi, media control business, not a sport anymore. Paul's beer review is absolutely right. What they had to do, they replaced the commentators who would go, that wasn't a challenge, he barely touched him. Remember those commentators? They replaced them with your Danny Murphys who would go, oh, you know. he shouldn't have touched his bootlaces like that. Oh, and they replaced, because these commentators, they're still around, they're just not in work anymore. They're still there, they're still like wanting to talk about hefty challenges and, you know, as long as you, years ago, the rule was, as long as you touched the ball. So you could go flying in, like kung fu fighting. You could go flying in. As long as you touch the ball, fine. Absolutely fine. And that's what the people want. That's what the people want. Roy Keane, Martin Keown, all of these, Vinnie Jones, the proper footballers. Let me explain what's going to happen. The people will get that fed up that they'll stop watching. They'll stop watching football altogether. And it'll only be when football's on its dying breath that they go, we're awfully sorry that we changed the game. We're awfully sorry that we changed the game that you loved into the game that we wanted, that we're going to have to bring it back. Because you know why? The people have the power. The people have the power. It's happened before. This Ponzi passing it around the back, back to the goalie, back to the defenders, back to the goalie. It happened in the late 90s. People didn't want it then. People don't want it now. People don't want that style of football now. I'd rather go to sleep. Even the commentators can't be honest now. They have to centralise everything to keep you watching. It's nonsense. It really is. Do you know the funny thing? You know, like if you're watching Sky Sports. The funny thing, you know, if someone's going in the crowd, you're a motherfucking, you know, all the crowd are. If you listen carefully, Sky Sports will replace that music, but they will replace that sound with FIFA music. FIFA, like, that droning, and you can hear it. You can hear it, because I'm a Cardiff fan. And I can hear the Cardiff, I can hear it in my head. I can hear when Cardiff starts shouting at the Swansea Jacks. I can hear it. And I can hear it when they're going, yeah. And like there's 20,000 people shouting at the Swans, and then likewise there's 20,000 Swans shouting at Cardiff. I can hear when Sky put their mumbling FIFA sounds on, and I'm like, this is not real.
I'm going to show you something before I forget.
This is not real.
Because I will forget. Yeah. Do you know that U5 will come around here and then they disappeared?
Oh.
Well, Lucy's gone over to it.
Oh, God.
So she was like, oh, it's quite good, Mel. Do a speed test. I did a speed test. And the download speed, I'm not really that interested in, but check out her upload speed and don't cry.
Whoa. 500?
Yeah.
Is that good?
That's amazing. Yours is like 40. That's 500. It's incredibly different.
Is it still available?
No, because you decided to stick with Virgin Media, remember?
No, well.
You're like, wow, it's blazing.
Hello again, Mal. Enjoy your evening. Yes, she's in and out. She's gone again. That fake tuning was awful. Turned it off. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Censorship gone mad. Simon, they did that during situation. They put fake tuning in empty stands. Oh, it's dreadful. It was bloody dreadful. Arsenal Man United games used to be epic. They really did. Yeah. Rally driver hits a tree, flat out and walks away. Footballer trips and he's gone the whole ambulance service around him. Yeah, exactly that, isn't it? Exactly that. You know, I watched Roman Grosjean jump out of a burning F1 car 2 years ago. Absolutely, and I mean this, scared the living daylights out of me. I'm not saying it was an easy watch. It wasn't an easy watch. But watching Roman Grosjean climb out of that burning F1 car, and then, you know, within a year or two, he's driving again. Not in Formula 1, but he's driving in another series. Is monumental, isn't it? Can you imagine if that happened to a footballer? Can you imagine the mollycoddling little footballer? Like, he'd be in all sorts of counselling and all sorts of, like, you know, you need 1 million people around him just to be able to try his boots up on a Saturday afternoon. It's just bonkers. The world has gone mad. It really has. It really has gone mad. Remind me of a fast-paced football that we used to know. Oh, yeah, Big Kev, brilliant. Adverts all over the stadiums. Sponsors for the clock in the top corner of the screen. Extras, breaks on online betting, football, TV is ridiculous. Yeah, it really is. Would be interesting with a GoPro mounted at each team captains of football games. Yeah, F1 would be a hell of a lot cooler if the cars didn't disintegrate when you looked at them wrong. Grosjean, amazing man to survive that far. Nicky Lauda, though, he dead but came back to win a title. Christine, tell me a footballer. Tell me a footballer would do that. I mean, I've had arguments with my wife about this whole subject, but was it Butcher, the English footballer who bandage around his head? You know, they were the football. They were the greats, weren't they? Like, I was like, what? Yeah, he's like, well, you know, great, you know. And then Mel was like, oh, actually, he's like doing this thing about head injuries, and like they've made him the face of like don't head footballs, and it's like he did that at the time because he wanted to do it. You know, it's like, footballs have changed. Footballs are not like nowhere near as heavy and as hard as what they were, but they've like gone after Butcher, haven't they, to make him like the face of like, please don't head a football. And it's like, oh, you know, you imagine some of these footballers driving a Formula 1 car. You know, it's a lot of rubbish. So the world's gone mad. I honestly think the world's gone mad. Hazy Hayes grows on. I'll never forget it. Hazy, I watched it live. I'm a big Formula 1 fan, and I shouted, like, the rest of the family didn't know what was going on, but I just went, no! I just seen him in the background. I was like, I stood up, no! You know, what else has just caught fire? It certainly wasn't the fire truck. It certainly wasn't a building. Something to go like that. And the whole family looked at me like, what are you shouting about? And I'm like, the car's just completely blown up. And I was like shaking, literally. I was like this, watching it live. I was like, head in my hands. Like, really, really tough watch that was. A really tough watch. Terry, but yeah, Phil Jones. If Ronaldo got hurt, he would be in a will. Christine, yeah, exactly. He got to Saudi now, hasn't he? Yeah. He probably don't drink either. I go back as far as Jimmy Greaves. Oh, Jimmy Greaves. What a player he was. I had to grab some Hers ghost pepper chips for the ride home after watching the review. Saw Lizard. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. Next up will be when I'd set the ball. You know, it will be that sort of thing, won't it? Agree with you. Gary Lineker wouldn't agree with me. Gary Lineker wouldn't, would he? No. Oh, God, no. God. Gary Lineker. Colin McRae had many a nasty crash at silly speeds, but always got back in the car. Never fazed him. Don't. It's the brain. It's the brain. You have this, like, let me tell you what happened to me today. Sorry if I've missed a few comments. Let me tell you what happened to me today. So, I went to Aldi. I think I mentioned earlier on, I went to Aldi. I've got a 1 litre Lupo, Volkswagen Lupo, with a roof box on the top, right? And I jump out of where I live and I go up on a dual carriageway. So I come out onto the dual carriageway, feed on, and I'm in a 1 litre going up a hill. So for me, in a 1 litre car, you learn about momentum. Momentum is key. Keeping that momentum, the speed that you've built up in that 1 litre engine, you want to keep that for as long as you can. So I'm popping along. I get up to 50, up to 60 on this dual carriageway. I'm like, lovely, fantastic. I see in my mirror, 2022 plate, probably not even a year old, big BMW 4x4 thing comes roaring up behind me, and I got an X-Reg 1999 Volkswagen Lupo. It's worth 300 quid, right? So this car comes up behind me now, this BMW flying up behind me. He goes on the outside of the dual carriageway. He's allowed to do that. He goes past me, and then he comes in front of me and he puts his brake lights on because there's a roundabout coming. Honestly, there's a roundabout on a dual carriageway 50, 60 mile an hour road thing. I love it. It's the best fun I ever have on a road. I've never seen a roundabout on it. Well, no, I have seen roundabouts on dual carriageway, but I know this one. I know the roundabout. I know how to take it. I know how much speed I can carry into it. I know how much momentum I can carry into it. So this BMW pulls alongside me, pulls in front of me, puts his brakes on. I immediately, now if there's any racers out there, I immediately looked in my mirror, I pulled back out into the outside lane, I took all of my momentum into the roundabout, I put my brakes on at the last minute, I took the roundabout, screeching. BMW's on the inside of me now, like, what on earth is this guy have? He got a roof box. He got a roof box on the top of his car, and I'm alongside this BMW now, but I got the momentum. I've got the momentum. I've already got my 60 miles an hour, and that 60 miles an hour is precious to me. It's precious to me, and I'm not going to lose that. I'm not going to lose that for love. That BMW driver wanted me to slam my brakes on all the way down to 20 and tootle along behind him while he shot off in his 200 brake horsepower farm vehicle. I'm not having it. It's my momentum. I built that momentum. Don't pull in front of me and put your brakes on. I'll just pull out alongside you. And I left him for dust. So I went round the roundabout. We went round together. But I was in the outside lane now. Round together, back out onto the dual carriageway. He hit a slow, not a hit, but he came across a slow moving vehicle. So, of course, slow moving vehicle, he can't go anywhere because he got someone in front of me and he got me by the side of him. So I just pulled away. And I just stayed on that outside lane up until the next roundabout where I pulled into Wenvo and drove off to, where did I go? Aldi. I went to Aldi. And I puffed my chest out. In my 1 litre, 300-pound Lupo with a roof box on the top. And I shouted in that car, "Do not take my momentum." That's what I shouted. Do not take my momentum. It's my momentum. I drive a 1 litre flipping car. And I'm gonna flipping have that 1 litre momentum that I built up. Anyway, long story short, anybody can drive fast. Anybody can drive fast in a straight line. Anybody. Cornering. Cornering is key. I spent my whole life cornering. I love corners. I love taking a corner at the maximum, the absolute literal, like jigging the back end maximum. I love taking a corner at speed, because if you do that when you're driving, try it. Try it yourself. Don't hurt yourselves. Please don't hurt yourself, but try it. If you're confident enough to take a corner at speed, you will have so much more momentum than the cars around you. So much more. All these nut jobs in their brand new cars driving fast on a straight. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. It's the cornering. The cornering is the key. The cornering is the key. The mileage, crazy mileage. Crazy mileage on my Lupo. Absolute crazy. Oh, Jason Finn, I think I made his face go a bit white, you know. You ought to get it tattooed, yeah, exactly. Anyone can drive fast in a straight line. Sounds like my 1 litre Saxo I used to have that would do 70 round the corner, but it was small, light and low. That was a wicked car. Christine, I had a Saxo. I had a 1 litre Saxo myself. What a fantastic car that was. The momentum, you could fly it into corner. Brilliant cars. The Saxo, absolutely brilliant. You don't see them anymore, do you? Citroen Saxos, don't see them. But what a car they were. Oh, Jason, yeah, getting one up on a fast car. You know when they've spent about 40 grand on the damn thing, and they're like, ooh, you know, of course they don't want to get it. Of course, you've already got the upper hand, because they don't want to scratch their car, do they? They don't want some roof box Lupo alongside them at 40 miles an hour. They do not want that. So you're gonna see them back off that straight away. You're gonna see them, like, you know, straight away. They're like, who's this Dan there in his 300 quid car? So they're gonna back away from that straight away. But I love it. Yeah, I love getting. I won't just pull up and like start at being argy-bargy. But it's when they see a small car with a roof box and they do they try to bully me. And I was like, I'm not being bullied. I'm going to have fun. This is my roundabout. I know this roundabout. I've been driving at speed at this roundabout for 1 million years. And I see it on that roundabout 9 times out of 10 because I'm going uphill. So when I'm joining the link road, I'm joining it from a 30 mile an hour road, and I'm having to go up the gears and try and get this car up to 70. So I'm fighting momentum. These people are just touching their accelerators and they're up to 80, 90 miles an hour in no time at all, you know. But I have to fight for it. I have to fight for that 60 miles an hour. So when I'm heading towards a roundabout and somebody cuts me up, it's a fight. It's my momentum. It's my petrol. It's my momentum. I took that speed into that roundabout. Don't cut me up. Don't cut me up. I'll eat you alive. I'll eat you alive. Where are we? My goodness me, it's 3 minutes to 10. Where are we with the likes? Where are we? Can we do 350 likes? Tuning in for the first time tonight, Si, what's your favourite crisp? Dan, my favourite crisp. Oh, what would I like right now? Ready salted. Ready salted potato crisp. Love it. Absolutely love it. Can we do 350 likes in the next 3 minutes? Next 2 minutes. 350 likes. Hit the like button down below. 350 likes at the Stone Crow virtual pub. Come on, everybody. Come on. Peter's got a fast car story. I was coming home from Geneva while there was a gumball rally going on with all the muscle cars, etc. on the French motorway. I had a 2-litre Audi and passed them at 124 miles an hour. Whoosh. Wow. Awesome. I had an Audi 80 once. Audi 80, 2-litre E. Brilliant car. Brilliant car. J registration. It was incredible. I loved it. It was like a tank. It was like a flipping tank, that car. No worry, Mark S. No worries. Favourite car to drive was my mum's Mini back in the early 90s. An old Reg 1300. Cornered like a housefly. Amazing. People don't understand these days, do they? They don't understand. It was bright yellow, just like Mr. Bean's. Jarrett, honestly, people don't understand small cars. They look at my Lupo, my little Lupo, like it's nothing. And honestly, it will corner like a beast. That little Lupo, throw it. I know the limit. I've driven it for 5 years. 5 years, so I know the absolute limit of this car. Steering wheel shaking limit of this car. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Small cars, they don't make them. How long is it before that car will be worth a flipping fortune? Because people realise that they can't buy go-karts anymore that go on the road. My car's a go-kart. It's a go-kart. Best car I ever had, Austin Metro. Austin Metro, it had a steering wheel like a bus. Have you ever driven a go-kart? Go-kart, like this. Steering wheel like a bus. They lean away. The steering wheel leans away from you. My Austin Metro, the steering wheel leaned away and it was 1 litre and it used to bounce out of gear when I hit a bump. I flipping loved that car. Apart from the static shocks, that thing would... I'd touch the door. I'd get out the car, touch the door, and it'd be like... Flipping see sparks, like, you know, my eyes would be coming up. Static shocks off an Austin Metro were bonkers. People don't get static shocks off cars anymore, do they? You know, they don't get them. Static shocks off an Austin Metro used to light my eyeballs on fire. But anyway, my Austin Metro, it was a beast. It was an absolute beast of a car. It was like a go-kart. We'll look back with fond memory because all these cars now, they bing bong when you go backwards. We got a Hyundai thing down the bottom of the road there. And it wakes me up every morning because he drives up the street. I fancy going to knock on his door. Can you flip in reverse up your street? So in the morning when you drive off, I haven't got to hear bing bong. Cars are bing bonging at me now when they're reversing. What's that all about? What kind of like, oh, I love the world. The world has gone mad. I had a Rover Metro with a manual choke. Me too. Christine, come to think of it, my Metro had a manual choke. Fell on village roads until the door fell off. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Lateral GS is what should be important in sport cars. My mate had a Metro MG Turbo. It was scary fast for the size. You don't see them, do you? I'm thinking, even if it costs me a lot of money, and it's gone 10 o'clock now, so I'm going to sign off in a minute. But this is extra bonus material. I love talking about old cars. Even if that old Lupo cost me a fortune to put through the next 5 MOTs, it'll be worth putting through that next 5 MOTs because everything's going electric. Everything's bing bonging as you're going backwards. Bing bong reversing lights. You don't mind. You don't mind when your blooming recycling truck is reversing and it's bing bonging at you. Or you don't mind when the bus is reversing or the lorry is reversing. But I don't want to hear every single car in every single street making reversing noises. I don't want to hear that. Do you want to hear that? 5 o'clock in the morning when your mate's going off to work. Bing, bing, bing. It's like they're breaking in a car. You're not in a bus. You're not driving a bus. You're not driving a lorry, an articulated lorry. It didn't need a bing bong going backwards. Flipping heck, man. Honestly, I better stop because I'll end up in trouble, won't I? I'll have all these people. I'll have Gary Lineker. I'll have Gary Lineker. He'd be oh, look at this awful man on YouTube. Never personally had anything but Nissan Patrols or Toyota Land Cruisers. Big diesels. Honestly, Trav, absolutely awesome. Right, I'm done. It's 10:05. Love you all so very much. See you all later. Stone the Crows. See you next Friday. I'll have a load of videos up next week as well. But boom, cheers.